Time now for high school football from FM 95.3 WKLM. Coming up next, it's Before the Kick with Matt Croy, right here on Hometown Radio, FM 95.3 WKLM.
This is Dr. Kayla Dunn from Millersburg Dental. I'd like to remind you it is important now more than ever to make your health a priority. A healthy body starts with a healthy mouth, and we can help. Call us today at 330-674-8080. This has been Dr. Kayla Dunn from Millersburg Dental.
This is Raleigh Mast. I'm a fleet mechanic with Yoder Lumber Logistics. We are a truckload carrier and broker servicing customers east of the Rocky Mountains. We have a fleet of late model equipment specializing in flatbed and Conestoga freight. At Yoder Lumber Logistics, we take pride in offering our customers fast and friendly service at competitive rates for all their inbound and outbound needs. Give us a call today at 330-893-3131.
Stop in all this month at McKelvey's Pub in downtown Millersburg. They're now open for lunch Tuesday through Friday starting at 11 a.m. and Saturdays at noon. Don't forget that on Wednesdays you can get $1 off wings and select drinks, plus get great tasting pizza and appetizers and 14 TVs with a new pizza special every day. It's all McKelvey's Pub at 196 West Jackson Street in Millersburg. Make your next stop at McKelvey's.
This is Dr. Ryder with Active Chiropractic. Dr. Alexander and I are accepting new patients and look forward to helping you get back to a pain-free lifestyle. Chiropractic is a great way not only to help with back pain, but headaches, sciatica, shoulders, knee, and neck pain, and more. We have the most available office hours in the area to help you 6 days a week and even on evenings. We are located in Millersburg, and you can contact us through activechiropractic.co, or you can call us at 330-674-4373. We look forward to helping you, and go Knights.
Since 1991, the Holmes County Education and Community Foundation has awarded more than $11 million in scholarships to nearly 2,800 Holmes County residents pursuing higher education. Scholarship applications for the 2024-2025 academic year will open in January. To apply, please visit our website at www.hcef.net. Holmes County residents and Holmes County High School graduating seniors may apply.
Are you having ongoing issues with your flat or low slope roof? MEB Systems of Sugar Creek specializes in flat or low slope roofs and has been serving the community and beyond since 1977. Whether it's tracking down or resolving a persistent leak, you are in need of a complete roof replacement, or you have a new build, MEB Systems will strive to find the best solution for you. They believe if a job is worth doing, it's worth doing right. Call MEB Systems Incorporated today at 330-852-4333 and visit them online at mebsystems.com. MEB Systems wishes all Holmes County athletes a safe and healthy season.
About trees around your home or place of business? Bad Boys Tree Service has the equipment to get the job done right. Affiliated with the Better Business Bureau, Bad Boys Tree Service is fully insured with a courteous and professional team that will remove your trees safely and leave no mess behind. Bad Boys Tree Service also does bush removals and stump grinding. When you need them, they are available 24/7 for your emergency storm cleanup. Go to badboystreeservicellc.com or call James at 330-275-9155.
Beachy's Auto Care and Truck Center continues to offer the convenience of two great locations on US 62 in Winesburg and on County Road 201 in Berlin. The Winesburg shop will take care of heavy-duty truck and fleet customers from 7 a.m. to midnight, while the Berlin facility will repair auto and light trucks from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Contact them in Winesburg at 359-5421. or in Berlin at 674-6970. That's Beachy's Auto Care and Truck Center in Winesburg and Berlin. And I'm joined by Mansfield Senior statistician John Davis in his 16th year being the statistician for Mansfield Senior, now 33 years with the program, John. So you've been a part of this program for a long time. John, talking about just your time being part of the program here. Obviously, you've been a coach at one time, along with being the statistician, and just your love for Mansfield Senior football and being a part of this.
Well, that's exactly, man, I moved up here from the central Ohio area. I went to Gahanna and always been a big football fan and wanted to coach, and that's how we got started when I first started teaching at Mansfield Senior, again, 32 years ago. And so it's just one of those things where I've just never gotten away from it. And then, between the years of coaching and then when I couldn't coach anymore, at the time Jamie Massey was the head football coach, and I asked if there was something I could do to stay part of the program, and he asked if I would do the stats for him for a couple of years. So even though I do have a math degree and I taught math, I'm not very good at numbers because a couple has become 16 and probably will be 17 and 18 and 19.
How about that? Good stuff, no question about that. Well, speaking of coaching, of course, Chucky Brackley for Mansfield Senior, a very successful course over the year for this program, his 14th year, now coaching for Mansfield Senior. Another terrific season last year for Mansfield Senior.
Yeah, Chucky's done an absolutely great job. He's a person who obviously he grew up, he graduated from senior high, and just absolutely loves the town. I remember when we went through the playoff run that ended in the state championship game in 19, he talked about how much he loves the city of Mansfield and everything he would do for that city. And it really shows the way he connects with the kids and the way he's able to get everything out of them as much as he can. It's just something to see. And it's been great, over the last 14 seasons to watch the team. And, it was hard to believe. As I looked at things the other day, I thought, oh my gosh, I can't believe it's been 6 seasons since they've won the conference. Now, don't get me wrong. I mean, it's not like it's a guaranteed thing, but still, there was a time when he had won it in 12, 13, 15, and 17. So to go, 6 years without having won it has been quite a drought, shall we say.
Definitely wanting to get back to that conference championship, I'm sure. Now, off to a 1-2 start, but against maybe one of the tougher non-conference schedules in the state of Ohio. Losses to St. Vincent St. Mary, of course, Massillon last week. Had their lone win was over last year's Division III state champions, Canfield. Talk about what you've been able to observe against John through these first 3 tough opponents.
Well, it has been brutal, and actually we can even expand it out for another 4 weeks. 6 of senior high's first 7 opponents this year went to the playoffs last year, so including West Holmes, and then next week New Philly, and then in 2 weeks after that, Ashland. So, it's not going to get much easier, but yes, it has been definitely a learning experience for the kids. Right now the running game is non-existent. We're only averaging about 40 yards rushing per game. Over the last 5 years, senior high is 28-4 over the last 5 seasons when they rush for more than 100 yards. So you can imagine what it's like when they don't. And you're right, it's 8-12 over those 5 seasons when they don't rush for 100 yards. And here we barely have 100 yards rushing through 3 games. The other thing has been Duke Reese, the quarterback. He's completing 44% of his passes, but those teams that senior high has played, he's been doing a lot of scrambling and trying to improvise and things like that. So it's been very interesting. The defense really played well against St. Vincent St. Mary's and against Canfield. I do think they got tired against St. Vincent St. Mary's. They had a drive late in the first half, thanks to a penalty, turned into a 17-play drive. And that early in the season, it seemed like they didn't get their legs back. But other than that, I think the defense has played well. Last week's game notwithstanding, of course.
Well, talking about the passing game, when the passing game does get going, a lot of times the guy leading the way is Lamar Davis. I know we talked about him last year, a guy that's broken a school record over 2,000 yards for his career. So obviously a very special player for you.
He has been. If you look right now, senior high, I think, has completed 29 passes. Lamar has caught 17 of them and 401 receiving yards out of 481 for the entire team. So he has been the focal part of the passing game. I joked before the Massillon game that I thought that Massillon would have someone guarding him when he got off of the bus. But he still managed to catch 7 passes against Massillon for over 100 and some yards. He's had 100 yards receiving in every game and, almost single-handedly won the Canfield game. He had 2 receiving touchdowns, and then Canfield scored with just over 2 minutes to go in the game and tried an onside kick, and Amar recovered it and returned it for a touchdown. So he's something special. He needs just 2 catches against West Holmes in order to break the school record that was set by Angelo Gross back when he played. Angelo's now in his senior year at Michigan State.
Very impressive, no question about that. And a lot of good battles between West Holmes and Mansfield Senior over the years. You mentioned Mansfield Senior trying to get back to that OCC title. West Holmes has won the title the last 3 years. How do you kind of size up this matchup, John?
It's one game that I really think that sums up the entire conference, and I realize that there are other games to be played, but at the same time, this game, of course, West Holmes, having won the last 3 years, has decided the conference championship, because I believe in all those years, senior high's only lost one conference game, and it's been to West Holmes. So this game has been the conference championship game. It's a shame it comes in week 1, but again, the rushing game is what is going to be the key. Last year, senior high did a pretty good job through 3 quarters of containing West Holmes' running game. They still trailed 17-7, I think, going into the fourth quarter, and then West Holmes scored a couple of touchdowns in the fourth quarter, I think it was, to get to the final margin. But by being able to do that, they were able to keep the game close. So I haven't seen any of West Holmes, but I do know, just looking at their scores, it seems like they've been giving up a lot more points than what has happened over the past few years. But that all comes down to the opponents that they've played and how good they are. So it'll be interesting to see how things go. I'm looking forward to seeing conference play again. It's good when teams get to play teams that they're familiar with.
All right, John, thanks for your time.
Thank you very much.
That's the voice of statistician for Mansfield Senior John Davis on WKLM.
Have you been thinking of adding a pet to your family? Hi, this is Jonathan Beam, the dog warden of Holmes County. I invite you to visit us and see the great dogs we have waiting for you and their forever home. Did you know that adopting a shelter pet can serve as a lesson of compassion and responsibility for our future generations? We are located at 5387 County Road 349 in Millersburg. Our business hours are Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 4:30 p.m. and Saturdays from 10 to 2. We look forward to seeing you.
Attention local businesses. Are you looking to expand, invest, or start a new venture? This is Jason Hummel, Vice President, Senior Loan Officer, Holmes County at the Commercial and Savings Bank. We know that growing your business takes more than hard work. It takes the right financial partner. At CSB, we offer a range of commercial lending solutions tailored to your unique needs. From equipment financing to expansion loans, your team of experts is ready to support your success. Call or text us at 800-654-9015 to discuss your business goals today. The Commercial and Savings Bank, empowering local businesses. Member FDIC.
Fikert Concrete, located on County Road 189 between Benton and Holmesville, specializes in ready-mix concrete and state-approved limestone, sand, and gravel. All mixed styles are available, and you can count on fast, dependable delivery and competitive prices. Fikert Concrete has served Holmes and surrounding counties for over 75 years. Call Fikert Concrete today for all your concrete needs at 674-0038. Remember, for quality concrete, it's Fikert Concrete.
When you're thinking of an old-fashioned smokehouse flavor, think Sugar Valley Meats. They carry their own ham and bacon, and the old-fashioned smokehouse uses hickory, apple, and sassafras. Processing, curing, and custom butchering are available, cut to your specifications. Stop in and see all the products that they offer. That's Sugar Valley Meats on Dutch Valley Drive in Sugar Creek. Turn left at the light, and Sugar Valley Meats is 1/4 mile on the right. Call today, 330-852-4423.
Resetting your password, unsubscribing from emails, printing anything. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your business doesn't have to be one of them, so you can get back to more important things, like learning how that printer works. That's simple human sense.
Visit Hummel Group in Berlin, Mansfield, Newark, Orville, and Worcester, or online at HummelGRP.com.
Well, Obi, it's finally here. The time has arrived. Just one more year of school for me. Are you as excited as I am?
How could I be? I'm only in 8th grade. I still have 5 more years left.
No, I don't mean excited for you. I mean, are you excited for me?
No, I can't say that I am. But I know one thing. Now that you're old enough to drive, you better be buying your tires at Millersburg Tire Service.
I know this. Millersburg Tire Service is clearly the best place to go when you need tires and the best service.
That's right, guys. We've been in business for 70 years by treating people right. So while Wyatt and Obi enjoy another year of school, stop in to Millersburg Tire Service on State Route 39 east of Millersburg or call 330-674-1085.
Visit 333 Fitness Warehouse and Ellie's Yoga and Wellness Studio located at 5567 County Road 33 west of Millersburg. We offer fitness and yoga classes 6 days a week. You can find our current class offerings at elliesyogaandwellness.com. Our 8 coaches are skilled at modifying any workout or flow to meet the needs of our customers, and private sessions are available by appointment. We are proud to serve this community and offer additional added benefits such as having PTA Tim Meyer on Tuesday and Thursday evenings, as well as massage therapist Megan Goon by appointment. For more information, you can call 330-600-9044 or stop by today.
Critchfield Law Firm has always been dedicated to providing the highest quality legal services to their clients throughout Holmes County and surrounding areas. Critchfield Law Firm also understands the dedication of our youth. From the classroom to the music room to athletics, Holmes County's best is represented in every academic area. Critchfield Law Firm in Millersburg, wishing all who participate the best in their endeavors.
It's time now for Before the Kick, brought to you by Village Motors.
Stop in Saturday, August 26th for Customer Appreciation Day at Village Motors in Millersburg. This is Deke Miller inviting you in for the free pancake and sausage breakfast, including Holmes County Fair Hog sausage served by the Millersburg Lions Club from 8 to 11 a.m. Classic and antique car show from 8 to 1 with all makes, models, and ages, along with live music and homemade ice cream. Plus, register to win special giveaway drawings throughout the day, including free oil changes. Bring your family and invite your friends to Customer Appreciation Day at Village Motors on Worcester Road in Millersburg.
Alongside West Holmes head football coach Zach Gardner, coming off that first loss of the season last week to Licking Valley. Zach, you always talk about, Zach, how a team responds to adversity here. And coming off that first loss, something the guys have had to deal for a while for a regular season. Coming off the loss here, how much of this week is about responding after that setback?
Yeah, it's everything, man. You know, how you respond to, actions, right? Your response to the actions that happen to you, and then the actions then that you pull forth are what define you. And I'm so proud of our kids coming out Labor Day morning and having a grinder of a practice, having a grinder practice on Tuesday through the heat. And we've had a great week of practice. I think our kids are feeling confident in knowing what their roles are on the team and what they need to do and the jobs they need to do. And, sometimes, when you have a loss like that, it's good to, cleanse it a little bit and, you get real self-reflective on the things that you're doing. And we certainly were self-reflective last weekend, and I think our kids have responded in an appropriate way, and we're just really excited to go out there and rectify this.
Zach, offensively, we've seen this team put up a lot of yards and score a lot of points these first 3 weeks of the season. But even with a lot of the points and with the production that you've had, you can see kind of the little things sometimes these last couple weeks that maybe prevent you from maybe finishing off a drive.
Absolutely, the little things, penalties and turnovers, man. And, those are things that obviously we've looked at and we've identified as areas that we need to improve. But we talked to the kids, too. It's one time. They played great, and it's one thing. It's one penalty. It's one missed assignment. It's one, not driving your feet on a block, one dropped pass, one turnover, and so that's what we're fighting for. We're fighting for consistency with these kids, and that has been the message this week. And when we find that consistency, I think we're going to be a very good football team.
OCC play begins this week. Every game is important, obviously, Zach, here, but how is that focus even get even more razor sharp as to begin OCC play?
Yeah, absolutely. Especially coming right off the bat here, going to Arlin Field, man. This is one of the toughest places to play in the state of Ohio, and I think our kids are embracing the challenge. I think they're excited to go out and play on a stage like this against a high-quality program like Mansfield Senior. They know what's at stake in this game, and we know what's at stake in this game. It's a chance to really get a leg up in the league race, and so, our kids understand that. Like I said, I think that they understand what happened last week. I think they understand what's ahead of them this week, and I think we've had a great week of practice, and I'm just really excited to see our program go out and play this evening.
And Zach, you kind of mentioned that so many times that the top two teams in the standing here the last few years have been West Holmes, the Mansfield Seniors. So a lot of times, even though it's the first conference game of the year, a lot of times the UCC kind of goes between West Holmes or Mansfield Senior.
Yeah, absolutely. Back in 2018, I remember sitting out on our home field talking with head coach Chioke Bradley from Mansfield Senior, and we saw the trajectory both of our programs were heading in, and we said, Coach, this game's going to be for the OCC more times than not in these next few years, and man, did that come to fruition. And here we are again, man. Mansfield Senior, they're battle tested, with the schedule that they've played. They're passionate packed with great athletes. They're great up front, and they're well coached. So for us to come out, we're going to have to come out. We're going to have to play disciplined. We're going to have to play tough, and we're just going to have to do what we expect our kids to do. They know what their role is, right? There's no question about it, what their job is, what they need to do, and we just need them to go out there and do that and fight and play disciplined and, just be a part of a great atmosphere and a great football game tonight.
With that being said, for Mansfield Senior, been a little more pass-oriented these first 3 weeks of the season for them. What do you have to do to try to slow their offense down?
Yeah, like I said, we have to do our jobs. We have clearly defined roles on our defense, what each young man is responsible, what they need to go do, the techniques they need to employ. A lot of the stuff from us is just technique stuff. We do something every week every day in practice we call pre-practice, and it's 10 minutes of offense and it's 10 minutes of defense every day, and it's all about the fundamentals that you need to be good at that position. Offensively, for the linemen, it's their technique for blocking, right? For defense, it's block destruction, right? It's tackling, right? It's taking good angles, and it's 10 minutes at every day. And we've been telling our kids, if you do your pre-practice, if you do your basic techniques, which is kind of what we were lacking in a little bit the last couple weeks in defense, when we have those techniques, we can be a very, very good football team. And our kids know their roles, and they just need to go out and execute technically sound and do what they're coached to do, and I think great things are going to happen.
All right, Zach, going into week 4, how's the team doing as far as health is concerned?
We are 100% healthy, and we'll just leave it as that. And we're, like I said, very excited to see our team firing on all cylinders out on the field tonight.
That sounds good to me. Well, Zach, thanks for your time, and good luck tonight.
Thank you.
That's the voice of West Holmes Knights head football coach, Zach Gardner.
Before the Kick has been brought to you by Village Motors in Millersburg.
At Promotion Therapy Services, customer service and specialized treatment options are what set us apart. We work hard for our patients day in and day out. Our team of physical and occupational therapists are conveniently located for you in the heart of Millersburg. Can't come to us? We'll come to you with our team of therapists who specialize in home health services. We make it easy to receive physical therapy, emphasizing a close relationship with your physician as well as helping you navigate the insurance process. Our team is excited to begin offering new services such as dry needling, sports-focused rehab, foot orthosis consultations, and taping. With questions, call us 330-600-0844 or visit us online at promotion-therapy.com. We look forward to promoting a better you and would like to wish all winter sports a safe and healthy season.
Denko Marketing of Millersburg has customers in all 50 states, Canada, and South America. Each day, over 300 shipments of garage door parts are shipped to customers everywhere by Denko Marketing. And while Denko Marketing appreciates this wide and varied market in the country and in the world, the thing they appreciate most is where they are located: home. That's why they support various community activities and devote as much attention to here as to there. At Denko Marketing, the most important business at hand is the business of home. Finish Line Auto Body would like to announce that they have moved everything to one location. For your convenience, the former business office has now closed, and they will stay at their main central location at 5619 State Route 83, Millersburg. Remember, if you get into a collision, make your first call to Finish Line Auto Body, where they have experts in collision repair, and they'll even help with up to $500 of your insurance deductible. Give Brooks a call at 674-1483.
Ool Septic System is a proud supporter of the West Holmes Knights. Hi, this is Dick Ool, owner of Ool Septic in Millersburg. I have been in business for over 20 years and have lived in the community my whole life. We believe in our community and our school system. We are dedicated to our customers and provide prompt, dependable service at a reasonable price. Did you know that the health department recommends pumping your septic system every 3 to 5 years? For more information, give me a call at 330-674-1424. Go Knights!
Are you tired of wasting money on your home energy bills? Let Home Siding Contractors show you just how affordable replacing your windows can be. Provia has developed a reputation within the vinyl replacement window industry for having the best features and options. The Provia Endure and Aspect windows are as stunningly beautiful as they are energy efficient, and over time will pay for themselves. Call Home Siding Contractors today to set up your free in-home evaluation by calling 888-725-6619.
Home Siding Contractors.
Are pesky pests making themselves at home in your sanctuary?
Don't let them take over. With over 40 years' experience, Holmes Pest Control is your trusted partner. Say goodbye to unwanted guests like yellow jackets, Asian lady beetles, and fleas with Holmes Pest Control's expert team of certified technicians. They tackle infestations big and small, ensuring your home and property is a safe haven once again. Their eco-friendly treatments are not only tough on pests, but gentle on the environment, so you can have peace of mind knowing your family and pets are safe. Call Holmes Pest Control today at 330-674-9094 for an appointment.
Huddle up, business owners. When it's about the safety and security of your business, Wayne Door is your playbook for success. Score big with Wayne Door. From access control systems to camera installations and gate operators, they're in the business of keeping your turf locked down. Wayne Door offers unbeatable sales support, seamless installation, and game-changing service. Visit them at waynedoor.com and let them help safeguard your business. Wayne Door, the people you can trust since 1973.
Broman & Byler in Millersburg is a local full-service accounting firm. Hello, this is John Byler. We offer a complete range of services from tax, business, and estate planning to bookkeeping and payroll services. When choosing a financial advisor at tax time, choose Broman & Byler at 161 North Washington Street in Millersburg. You can reach us at 330-674-8222.
The jewelry store is now offering Infinity permanent bracelets. Hi, this is Danny Roll, and you can select a chain, style, sterling silver, gold filled, or a karat gold, and it is custom fit and welded around your wrist or ankle. No clasp. They are dainty styles that can be worn alone or stacked. Bring your friends for matching styles. Great for mothers, daughters, and granddaughters to show you are linked together, or treat yourself because you deserve it. Be warned, they are habit forming. No appointment is needed. Stop in and get hooked up. That's the jewelry store, 97 West Jackson Street in historic downtown Millersburg.
East Holmes Veterinary Clinic in Berlin and Millersburg also owns Pampered Paws in Millersburg and the Red Rough Inn in Berlin. East Holmes Veterinary Clinic is there for all your pet needs. Whether it is for veterinary services, grooming, or boarding, there is only one place to call. That's East Holmes Veterinary Clinic with locations in Berlin at 893-2057, Millersburg at 674-5591, Pampered Paws 674-7297, or the Red Rough Inn at 893-2057. Stop in today.
A single-family home located at 7565 Township Road 317 Millersburg is listed for sale by Kaufman Realty and Auctions with an asking price of $975,000. This property was built in 1975 and has 3 bedrooms and 2 full baths with 4,594 square feet. Located in the West Holmes Local School District. For more information or to choose a date and time to see this property, contact Junior Miller at 330-231-1914 or check it out at KaufmanRealty.com.
Are you craving delicious hot pizza? Look no further than Charm Pizza Company. They have the freshest and most delectable toppings to satisfy any craving. From classic pepperoni to unique creations like jalapeno popper or breakfast deluxe pizza, there is something for everyone. Don't forget about the mouth-watering garlic cheese breadsticks, their wings, or try the fresh salads or wrap. Their friendly staff will make sure your order is made to perfection. Dine in, carry out, or delivered straight to your door. Call Charm Pizza Company now at 330-893-7938 for the best pizza in town. Your taste buds will thank you.
Taking on a large exterior home project is no small task. When you're looking for the best options in roofing, siding, windows, and doors, Provia products are the clear choice. At Provia, quality is engineered into the product, integrity is never compromised, and local craftsmanship delivers a stunning final result that will last for generations. Our experts at Keim Home Center are here to help you explore the possibilities. Visit Keim in Charm, Ohio. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Are you looking for quality processed meat to fill your freezer? Call Shreve Custom Meats today. They provide meat that is vacuum sealed for optimal freshness. All meats are custom cut to your specifications. Shreve Custom Meats offers a large selection of meats, whether it's in individual cuts or bundles. They have what you are looking for. Stop in Shreve Custom Meats at 200 East McConkey Street, Shreve, or call 330-567-2142.
by Mason Schenkel, a 25 pick return, and also an 8-yard run by Wolf. And then West Holmes would close it out with outscoring Mansfield Senior 13-0 in that fourth quarter to get the 37-7 victory. Tonight's coin toss being brought to you by Holmes Pest Control in Millersburg. Down on the field now, the Jake Seidel.
Well, thanks, Matt. We're introducing the rest of the officiating crew here. We'll get set to go. West Holmes going to be calling the toss as the visitors. We'll take it now.
You are the visitor. I have a coin. It has a head and it has a tail. Okay? Tail, head, tail. All right. I'm going to flip it, catch it, turn it over in my hand, and if I drop it, we'll do it again. You will make the call. The umpire will repeat the call before I flip it.
Heads is the call.
Okay. And it is a head. Okay, West Holmes, you have won the toss. You can elect to kick, receive, defer your choice second half, or defend a goal.
I'd like to receive the ball.
You would like to receive the ball. Okay. Mansfield, please put your back to the goal you'd like to defend to start the game. Scoreboard. Gentlemen.
Well, Matt, West Holmes has won the toss and elected to receive, and they will be attacking the west end of the stadium, going towards the hill and the scoreboard.
All right, Jake, thank you. Again, tonight's coin toss brought to you by Holmes Pest Control of Millersburg. Kind of looking at the stats from last year's matchup between West Holmes and Mansfield Senior in that night's victory, 37-7. In that game, West Holmes had 17 first downs. The Tigers had 15. West Holmes ran for 157 yards on the ground. Mansfield Senior ran for just 92 yards. West Holmes throwing for 259 yards through the air. Mansfield Senior throwing for 148. West Holmes in all 416 yards of offense, while Mansfield Senior had 240 yards. West Holmes the winner, 37-7 over Mansfield Senior last season. West Holmes has won the last 3 meetings with Mansfield Senior. Their last loss to the Tigers, that was back in 2019. And Mansfield Senior that year would defeat West Holmes 42-7. Of course, West Holmes last season, with that stellar year, going 12-1, losing in the Division IV regional semifinals to Van Wert 40-35. Mansfield Senior, they would finish up at 10-3 last season overall, so also a terrific season. In Division III, they would go to the regional semifinals and would fall by 1 point to Holy Name by the score of 17-16 last season. West Holmes, of course, capturing their third consecutive OCC crown, going 7-0 in conference play. Mansfield Senior finished up in second place in the OCC at 6-1. So very many times the OCC has gone here lately through West Holmes and Mansfield Senior. We'll see what happens tonight and for the rest of the season. Stay tuned, more to come on the Hometown Football Friday night pregame show on WKLM.
Have you experienced the difference of hometown independent pharmacy lately? If not, now is the perfect time to start. Premier Pharmacy inside Rhodey's IGA is now open and accepting new patients. This is Joel Gauss from Premier Pharmacies in Berlin and Millersburg, inviting you to come experience the Premier Pharmacy difference. We want to be your teammate as you navigate the complex world of healthcare, offering you consistent, fast service and always being available to answer whatever questions you may have. Call us or stop in today. We will transfer all your active prescriptions from your current pharmacy so you don't have to worry about a thing. That's why we are Premier Pharmacy, your hometown independent pharmacy.
Melway Paving Company is a well-known asphalt paving contractor for homes in surrounding counties since 1964, specializing in asphalt paving, chip and seal seal coating. For your next paving project, call Melway Paving at 330-279-9000. Melway Paving is a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes.
Stop in all this week for these great savings at Rhodey's IGA. Hi, this is Scott Rhodey. We have Gerber's boneless, skinless chicken thighs, $3.79 a pound. Pork loin, bone-in loin chops, $2.99 a pound. 3-pound bag of mandarin oranges, $3.99. We also have 81% lean ground chuck, $3.79 a pound. Beef loin, boneless New York strip steaks, $11.99 a pound. Beef round, boneless top round roast, $3.99 a pound. Beef round, boneless London broil, $3.99 a pound. And beef round, boneless top round steak for $4.19 a pound. That's now through Sunday at Rhodey's IGA Marketplace in Millersburg.
Hey there, this is Penny Sturtzball with Troy Miller Agency. Life is full of unexpected twists and turns, but fear not. Troy Miller Agency is your local Wayne Insurance Group, and we have your back. We are your trusted partner in protection. Whether it's safeguarding your home sweet home, your beloved car, or your family's future, we're here to provide you with peace of mind. Our friendly experts will tailor a package to fit your needs and budget, ensuring you're protected when it matters most. Call Troy Miller Agency in Shreve at 330-567-2626 or Berlin at 330-893-2446 for an appointment today.
Well, yeah, Matt, Arlin Field actually opened in 1947, and its namesake, Harold Arlin, was on the school board, and it was his kind of brainchild to open it up. In fact, he was the only vote no when they wanted to name the stadium after him. He felt he didn't deserve it, but a little-known fact about Harold Arlin, he was actually the first full-time announcer at the first commercial radio station in the United States, KDKA 1020 in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And while he was there, he not only became the first full-time announcer for a commercial radio station, on August 5th, 1921, he became the first person to announce a Major League Baseball game at the game itself on the radio in a game between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Philadelphia Phillies. He'd also go on to do the first football play-by-play, boxing play-by-play live on the radio, and many other things. And when he left radio, he came here to Mansfield and ran the Westinghouse electric plant before becoming a member of the school board and eventually having this stadium named after him. So a lot of cool history that's not very well known.
Interesting stuff there on how this historic field, Arlin Field, came into existence here. And, of course, it's hosted a lot of playoff games, certainly over the years as well. For West Holmes so far this year, as they come into this matchup tonight, a record of 2-1, of course, with 2 wins to begin the year over Triway and Orville. And then the loss last week at Licking Valley, of course, 40-35. That loss last week, 5-point loss for West Holmes, despite the fact that Morgan Smith threw a school record 547 yards passing in the game, and also West Holmes with over 600 yards as a team in the contest. But again, that late score by Licking Valley in the fourth allowed them to get that victory, and they won the game by the final score of 40-35 over West Holmes. Their first loss, of course, they had won 23 consecutive regular season games before that loss last week. Mansfield Senior record of 1-2, also have played a stiff competition with a loss 35-14 at St. Vincent St. Mary, then won 24-14 over Canfield, who won last year's Division III state title, and then, of course, lost 51-10 at an outstanding Massillon team last week for Mansfield Senior. Again, they are 1-2 on the year for the Tigers. For the two teams, West Holmes comes in averaging 37 points per contest. Mansfield Senior, meanwhile, they're averaging just 16 a game. The Knights allowing 26 points per contest defensively, while Mansfield Senior gives up 33.3 a game on the defensive end. Of course, part of that inflated due to their loss to Massillon there last week. Through the first 3 weeks of the season, overall around the area, Garraway is 3-0. Danville also is 3-0. West Holmes 2-1. Loudonville record of 1-2, and Triway is 1-2. Waynedale record of 0-3. OCC teams, the only conference games played was last week when New Philadelphia played Worcester. The Quakers won, so New Philadelphia is 1-0. Worcester is 0-1 in the OCC. Everybody else is just non-conference play, with Ashland 2-1 in non-conference action. Mount Vernon also is 1-2. Mansfield Senior 1-2, and Lexington 1-2. Madison 0-3 in non-conference play. In the IVC North and non-conference action, Newcomerstown and Malvern both 3-0. After that, it's Strasburg 1-2, Buckeye Trail, East Canton, TCC all 0-3 in the IVC North Division. Pretty much it's Newcomerstown, Malvern in that division, and nobody else. In the IVC South, it's Garraway in so far in non-conference play 3-0. Ridgewood also is 3-0, and Tusky Valley is 3-0 also in non-conference action, all unbeaten so far. Indian Valley is 2-1 in non-conference play, while Sandy Valley is 2-1. Claymont a record of 1-2. Stay tuned. We'll get some comments from Will O'Donnell coming up on the Hometown Football Friday Night Pregame Show on WKLM.
At Walnut Hills Retirement Community in Walnut Creek, we know how to care for people. In fact, Walnut Hills has been providing high-quality care for older adults and their families since 1971. That's more than 52 years of caregiving experience. The outstanding care provided by our compassionate team at Walnut Hills has been affirmed by a 5-star rating from CMS and a Best Nursing Home designation from U.S. News. If you are looking for assisted living or skilled nursing home care for your loved one, call Walnut Hills at 330-893-3200. Experience does make a difference.
Have you ever been driving and suddenly a stone hits your windshield? Instantly you have a mark. What a pain. Time to call the glass doctor. Glass Doctor in Millersburg will fix your pains, from a stone chip to a replacement or whatever your needs may be. Glass Doctor is the only glass shop that offers a 1-year windshield guarantee against breakage or stone chips. Plus, the Glass Doctor has mobile service at no extra charge for Holmes, Wayne, Coshocton, and Tuscarawas County. For all your glass needs, auto, home, or business, call your hometown glass professionals at Glass Doctor, 674-7556.
Call the Glass Doctor, we'll fix your pains. Oh, yeah.
Getting an oil change at Southside Quick Lube may not be one of the most exciting things you do today, but it is essential to keep your car, truck, or van running smoothly and efficiently. No appointment needed because while maintenance matters, so does your time. Simply pull in, remain in your vehicle, and let the experienced crew provide a quality, convenient oil change. While you're there, ask about the Starbright Unlimited car wash plan and take care of the outside of your vehicle as well. Done fast, done right, and you're back on the road. Southside Quick Lube on State Route 83 South in Millersburg.
Around the area tonight has Garraway visiting Carrollton, Fairless is at Triway, Waynedale playing host to Downton, Danville's at Fredericktown, and also Mount Gilead is at Loudonville. And the OCC, Worcester playing host to Madison, Lexington is at Mount Vernon, and Ashland is at New Philadelphia. Mac Roy alongside Will O'Donnell for tonight's broadcast. And week 4, West Holmes at Arlin Field taking on this Mansfield senior team. And West Holmes trying to do something they haven't had to do a whole lot of here recently. It's bounced back after a loss.
Yeah, I mean, it's curious to see how this team responds tonight. I mean, there's two mindsets there. Are they going to sulk and hang their heads, or are they going to bear down, have the best week of practice they've had in their lives, and come out ready to go? I think I'm going to look for the latter. I think that's what they're going to respond with. I think some of the pressure's off. We've all been talking about this streak for years now, and we're not carrying that on our back anymore. And I think, we're focused. We know it's the opening to OCC. We know what the senior West Holmes matchup means for your odds of winning this championship. And I think these kids are going to be ready to play.
I mean, you say that, Will, obviously just the first week of the OCC season, but so many times it's come down to West Holmes and Mansfield Senior. We saw the top two teams of the OCC last year, so a big conference title implications with this game tonight.
Yeah, and obviously there's other teams, Ashland, New Philly, Worcester. They're all going to have something to say about this too. But I think everybody knows when they look at their calendar in the OCC, going on the road to Mansfield Senior is one that you mark, and you've got to bring the intensity, especially to play on the road here where they're so tough.
For West Holmes, the good thing is, as Zach Gardner talked about this, everybody's healthy, so you'll like that. Aside from that, Will, how do you kind of size up this matchup here?
I think we were talking earlier. I'm really curious to see, with Kyle Maltridge back in the lineup on offense, how does Mansfield Senior play us in the secondary? Do they go with the typical Mansfield Senior approach where we're just going to go man press coverage against you and dare you to beat us? Or are they going to show us some respect and sit back in a cover 3, cover 4 look? I think that's going to dictate a lot of what Zach Gardner calls early in this game.
We'll see what happens tonight. That's the voice of Will O'Donnell. Stay tuned. We'll have more to come on the Hometown Football Friday night pregame show on WKLM.
Would you like to see your business grow? Heritage Signs LLC has provided quality signage for over 30 years. They do everything from designing to installation and specialize in signs, LED message boards, banners, job site signs, and vehicle and fleet graphics, and so much more. Stop by today. They are located at 4562 State Route 39 in Berlin. Call 330-893-3011 or visit their website at heritagesignsllc.com.
Here it is, my favorite time of year. It's time for some West Holmes Friday night football and Saturdays reserved for OSU football. But let's not forget 2 great events you are sure to want to get on your calendar quick. Art in the Berg, Holmes County's art show on September 16th and Boo in the Berg on October 28th. So if I don't see you at the game, I will hopefully see you in historic downtown Millersburg.
This is Noah Clark, former quarterback for the West Holmes Knights. Last year was an unforgettable season. Our success was a result of great coaching and a group of players that all worked together for one goal, winning the next game in front of us. We were a team that gave it all we had every Friday night. If you have any electric motor or power transmission needs, there's a great team of guys at Clark Fowler Electric in Worcester. They will work together to get your electric motor back on the job, whether it's replacing bearings, a complete rewind, or selling you a new motor. See their website, clarkfowlerelectric.com. Go Knights!
Are you neglecting your building's fifth wall? Did you know something as simple as a clogged drain can lead to a destructive roof leak? Protect your business assets with WM Commercial Roofing's Umbrella Care program. This program will provide you with regular maintenance surveys and repairs to extend the life of your roof. Invest in your business with our top quality materials, advanced techniques, and skilled craftsmanship. Are you ready for a reliable partnership? Visit our website, wmcommercialroofing.com, and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to learn more.
Start your day off right with breakfast or lunch at Snowside Restaurant in Kilbuck. They're located at 124 Front Street. Open Fridays from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m., Saturdays 7 a.m. to 11 a.m., and Sundays 7 a.m. until noon. Carry out and pickup window available. Call 330-276-SNOW. That's 330-276-7669 to enjoy your breakfast and lunch favorites. For more information, look them up on Facebook at Snowside Restaurant or email snowsidellc@gmail.com. For catering information, call 330-231-7827. Go Knights!
Pomerene Hospital, a national leader in rural healthcare, has once again been named an outstanding workplace for top talent. For the 18th year, Pomerene was selected for the North Coast 99 Award. The annual award recognizes their commitment to attract and retain high-performing medical personnel that drive results and allow them to innovate and grow. See how you can be a part of an exceptional team that is dedicated to bringing the highest level of care to our community. Visit pomerene.org/careers.
At Mack Oilfield Service, they offer specialized trucking, water hauling, dirt work, and general oil field service in New York, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Ohio. They have the equipment and manpower to tackle any task handed to them. The future lies in the hands of our youth, and Mack Oilfield Service is proud to support them. Call Mack Oilfield Service for all your oil field needs at 330-674-7371. That's 330-674-7371.
Stop by Schönbrunn Gardens and Landscaping this fall during their mum sale, where you can get 8-inch mums for $5.99 or a 3 for $15, along with their tree sale on all trees and shrubs for 20% off. Don't forget that their landscape architects can provide the design, build, and maintenance of your landscaping project for your home, including the fire pit and full patio design. That's Schönbrunn Gardens and Landscaping on State Route 39 in Dover and Wheeling Avenue in Cambridge. Visit them on the web at schönbrunnlandscaping.com.
Are you tired of wasting money on your home energy bills? Let Home Siding Contractors show you just how affordable replacing your windows can be. Provia has developed a reputation within the vinyl replacement window industry for having the best features and options. The Provia Endure and Aspect windows are as stunningly beautiful as they are energy efficient, and over time will pay for themselves. Call Home Siding Contractors today to set up your free in-home evaluation by calling 888-725-6619.
Home Siding Contractors.
Receive the football first, and for the Knights, starting on offense as per usual. At center is Darren Gallion, a 5'10", 200-pound junior. At the guards, Braylon McKinney. He is a 6'3", 250-pound junior, and also Hayden Smith is a 5'11", 225-pound junior. At the tackles, Morgan Eastep, a 6'3", 260-pound junior, and Gage Brown is a 6'2", 310-pound senior. Back in the starting lineup this week for West Holmes, Kyle Maltrich at wide receiver, a 6'3", 180-pound senior and Yale commit. Also a wide receiver will be junior receiver in Logan Zoller, who has 3 touchdowns on the season. Maltrich has 2 touchdowns on the year for him. Nate Fair, a senior receiver who has 3 touchdowns on the year, and also sophomore receiver Lynn Kine has 3 touchdowns receiving on the season. Also at running back, 5'11", 180-pound junior Zach Shepler has 26 carries for 129 yards and 1 rushing touchdown. And a quarterback is Morgan Smith, a 6'1", 180-pound junior, has completed 64 of 91 passing for a 70% completion percentage for 1,249 yards, 11 touchdowns, and 1 interception. He's also ran for 167 yards and 3 scores on the ground. Now starting defensively for Mansfield Senior tonight, here's Will O'Donnell.
Yeah, Mansfield Senior's going to come out in a 4-3 set with 2 high safety. We'll start with the inside tackles. Pair of seniors, 6'2", 250, Carmelo Smith, and 6'2", 225, Ahmad Thomas. On the edge, we have Samir Phillips. He's 6'1", 240, junior, and a 6'1", 210 sophomore, Carter Kessler. At the inside linebackers is Isaiah Darson. He's 5'10", 180, a junior. Right outside linebacker is 6'2", 180 junior, Nye Petty. And the left side linebacker, 6'4", 230, a junior, Maurice Bradley II. At the cornerbacks, we have Dejon Corbin. He's 6 foot, 185, sophomore, and a 6 foot, 175-pound senior, Amar Davis. Over the top at the safety position, we have a 6'1", 190-pound senior, Dalen McGinty, and a 6 foot, 175-pound senior, Jayante O'Brien.
And for the Tigers on offense tonight, starting at center will be Jaden Jones, the 6'2", 330-pound junior. At the guards will be Carmelo Smith, a 6'2", 250-pound senior, and also Kevin McDowell, a 6'1", 275-pound sophomore. At the tackles, Jameer Dodson, a 6'4", 280-pound senior, and also a tackle is Amon Thomas, a 6'4", 290-pound senior. At wide receiver will be 6 foot senior receiver Amar Davis, who has 6 touchdowns receiving on the year. He has broken a school record, over 2,000 yards for his career, a chance to break a new receptions record. With a couple of two receptions tonight, will break the new receptions record for Mansfield Senior as well. Also, senior receiver Jermaine Bradley, along with junior receiver Nate Dismuke, who has 2 touchdowns receiving on the year, and also at senior receiver in Giante Bryant. Also, a running back is Jameer Petty, a 5'10", 220-pound senior, and a quarterback is Duke Reese, a 6'4", 205-pound senior, who has thrown for 2 touchdowns on the year. Now on the defensive side for West Holmes, here's Will again.
Yeah, we'll start up front for the Knights. We'll start at the defensive end position. We'll start with the junior, Elijah Williams-Dixon. 6'4", 220. Let's give you some of his stats. He leads the Knights in tackles with 29, leads the Knights in sacks with 4.5, and he leads the Knights in tackles for a loss with 9. So quite a season he's having already. The other DN's a senior, 6'4", 235, Jack Marmot. Inside tackles, we got the junior, 5'7", 165, Hunter McCluggage, and a junior, 6'3", 260, Morgan Estep. Linebackers for the night, we'll probably see a combination of these 3. The senior, Gus Warner, 5'11", 190, the senior, Mason Shankle, 6 foot, 200, and the sophomore, Lynn Klein, 5'11", 175. Outside backers for the Knights, we'll probably see Graham Martin, the senior, 6 foot, 170, Zach Sepler, the junior, 5'11", 180, and we'll probably see a little bit of Nate Fair as well there, senior, 6'3", 195. Safeties over top for the Knights will probably be the junior, Logan Zoller, 6 foot, 175. Might see Kyle Maltrich, a senior, 6'3", 180. Junior, the corners will be the junior Briar Peril, 165, 5'10, and the sophomore Brock Gallion, 5'7, 165.
West Holmes a record of 2-1, coached by 7th-year head football coach Zach Garner, and Mansfield Senior a record of 1-2, coached by 14th-year head football coach Chioke Bradley. Tonight's starting line is brought to you by Keim Home Center in Charm. Stay tuned for tonight's national anthem and opening kickoff after this on WKLM.
During this timeout, we at Dr. Brad Walsh and Associates want to thank our patients of the past 29 years for being part of our dental family. Dr. Welsh, Dr. Reeser, and Dr. Bostic not only provide routine dental procedures, they also offer advanced dental care, including root canals, wisdom teeth removal, implants, and orthodontics. Emergency care and new patients are always welcome. To schedule an appointment, call us at 330-674-4876 or visit us online at drbradwelsh.com.
Get your vehicle back on the road smooth and problem-free with Village Motors Collision Center. Hi, this is Deke Miller, and our Collision Center works on all makes and models and has available deductible assistance, along with loaner and rental vehicles available for your use, complimentary oil change packages, not to mention that we are the preferred repair shop for most insurance companies. Ask us about our cleanup packages with 4 great packages from basic to premium by appointment only starting at $19.95. For collision repair, make your first stop at Village Motors in Millersburg.
Holmes Family Medicine on 151 Parkview Drive in Millersburg is accepting new patients. Make sure your family receives regular checkups and preventative care. Holmes Family Medicine's board-certified physicians include Dr. Scott Brown and Dr. John Baccarello, along with physician assistants Melissa Palmer, Rebecca Bean, Luke Hostetler, and certified nurse midwife Crystal Upton. Annual wellness visits are now covered by most insurance plans. Call 330-674-1200 for more information or to schedule your appointment today.
Get financial solutions when you need it from Dave Stayball Financial Services. After winning 6 state championships as a head basketball coach, Dave Stayball knows that planning, preparation, and hard work can lead to success. And the same can be applied to your financial future. Whether you are a young adult, individual, family, or a business, Dave Stayball Financial Services will establish financial goals and income protection. Contact Dave Stayball Financial Services at 893-1900, located at 4585 State Route 39, Millersburg. Securities offered through ON Equity Sales Company, member FINRA SIPC.
When Mother Nature unloads her fury, your home may be without power. Call Holmesville Electric, your local Generac dealer. Holmesville Electric has factory-certified technicians and carries a full line of parts and service kits for all your Generac needs. So when it comes to the ones that you love, choose the most trusted name in standby power, Generac. Made right here in the USA. Call Bobby Morrison at Holmesville Electric today at 330-279-4522 for a free home evaluation to get the size that best fits your needs. That's Holmesville Electric, locally owned and operated for over 25 years.
Hi, this is Dr. Stosh Cass, owner of Holmes Spine and Sport Chiropractic in Millersburg. Our doctors have been treating spinal disc herniations, disc bulges, sciatica, and spinal pain for almost 30 years now with great success. Our office also uses Class 4 medical lasers to decrease inflammation and pain and to aid in the healing of multiple joint and soft tissue injuries. With our newest medical lasers and advanced technology and research, we are now able to offer treatment for multiple forms of neuropathy, including diabetic neuropathy and post-chemo neuropathy. Do you want to stop the frequent burning and pain in your hands and feet, the loss of sensation and coordination in your hands and feet, or the sharp pain and numbness? We want to help. Call us today for your consultation at 330-674-0444.
And tonight's national anthem being brought to you by the Holmes County Veterans Services of Millersburg. Matt Croy alongside Will O'Donnell for tonight's broadcast. Jake Saito is our sideline reporter. Michael Hammond back at WKLM Sports Central. And glad to have you with us on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com. We're also video live streaming tonight's contest on the WKLM YouTube page. And it's courtesy of our partnership with Claxon Communications. And producing tonight's video stream is Natalie Holbrook. And working in the camera is Carson Zoller. Again, we are live streaming the contest on the WKLM YouTube page. Reminder after the contest, we'll have hometown football Friday night coming your way. We'll have all the area high school football scores coming your way with every 10 minutes all the way until midnight. A post-game interview with head coach Zach Gardner. Also highlights from tonight's contest. A conversation with the voice of the Buckeyes, Paul Gills, and plenty more. All coming your way tonight after the game on hometown football Friday night. We'll take a quick break, come back with the opening kickoff after this on WKLM.
Top Dog Uniform and Equipment, your premier destination for top quality uniforms that make a lasting impression. Whether you're a first responder, a healthcare professional, or any other industry, Top Dog Uniform and Equipment has got you covered. Their wide range of high quality uniforms are designed for comfort, durability, and style. They customize with your logo too. At Top Dog Uniform and Equipment, they believe that confidence starts with what you wear. Step into success today. Visit their store at 5252 State Route 39 inside J&L Sports, or call 330-621-1820, or browse online at topdoguniform.com.
Comes in with a record of 2-1 on the season. Of course, their next game will be next Friday at Madison, and for Mansfield Senior, a record of 1-2. They'll play at home against New Philadelphia for them next Friday night. Nat Croy again alongside Will O'Donnell for the broadcast as West Holmes wearing their white jerseys and also blue numerals, blue pants, and white and red stripes. And for Mansfield Senior, their orange jerseys and also orange pants and also brown numerals and white and brown stripes as well. It'll be West Holmes receiving the football first. Mansfield Senior will be kicking the ball off from right to left on the field. For West Holmes, certainly they like to get on the attack here early on here offensively here in this game.
Yeah, a little change for West Holmes. In years past, we've wanted to start with that ball in the second half, and I think Zach Gardner feels that sense of urgency over here to want to jump on them early.
And they'll get set here, kick off this ball, and get set to kick it all off from right to left for Mansfield Senior. And the kickoff again brought to you by Millersburg Tire Service. And he'll line the ball up. To do the kickoff is Trey Fowler, and he is a freshman kicker for Mansfield Senior. So Fowler will line it up. Starts toward the ball, and he will send it away. End of rim. And be grabbed at the 8. Now whistle's blown. Didn't take
It's got to be offsides for them to stop it that quickly. So they're going to back it up 5.
Have to kick it a little deeper.
Yeah, and we'll see what kind of leg he's got. I mean, I think that was more of a placement kick. He was trying to pin it down inside the 10 between the hash and the sideline. He did that, as it really helps your coverage team, limits the return option. So we'll see if they go with the same plan here. I'm not sure if this guy's the same guy that kicks field goals, but watching their field goal kicker down here warm up, he was booming them.
He certainly was. Again, Fowler, a freshman kicker, now kicking it off from that 35-yard line due to the offsides penalty. Gallion and Zoller is back to return for West Holmes. Fowler, hand up in the air, starts towards the ball, and he will send it. A short kick this time. Pooch kick going to be taken out to the 30, and it'll be knocked down the far sideline by Zollers. Can't corral it. Out of bounds, but then he grabbed it
first. We'll see if it went out of bounds. And they're giving it to Mansfield Senior. Just a little pooch kick went over the first wave and the second wave, and nobody was able to get on. I wondered if they'd change up the approach after the penalty, and, not the result West Holmes wanted when you chose, because now they just stole possession. They do start with it then in the second half as well.
Go figure. The penalty on Mansfield Senior, but ends up breaking their way. And now the Tigers are going to have the ball.
Boy, and Coach Gardner cannot be happy about that one.
Place that ball at the 33-yard line of West Holmes, where the Tigers will have it after that Knights fumble. Duke Reese, the quarterback, gets to the shotgun. Petty in the backfield and gets the snap. Here's the handoff. Carry, left tackle to the 30, and breaks the tackles. He dives out near the 27-yard line. That carry by Jameer Petty.
Yeah, and that was Lynn Klein, the sophomore, making that tackle. So West Holmes looking at some of the personnel groupings. We got Lynn Klein in there at that Mike backer. We got Marmon E-Dub at the ends, and we're going with a 3-man front. It looks like Morgan Estep at the nose guard. And I see Colin Aldridge playing defense. You got him and Zollers over top at the safety, Gallion down at corner, and it looks like Graham Martin on the wide side of the field over there.
2nd and 4, the snap. And Reese looking. Pass middle of the field going to be deflected and picked
Intercepted.
off. Zoller's got it. How about that? He spun around to the 10, thrown down. Zoller said, well, I coughed it up. I have to get that ball back, and he did that.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. We talked about it last week. What a presence Kyle Maltrich brings. We know what he brings to the table on offense, but right there you saw it at defense. It's safety. That was a pass that maybe 1 or 2 weeks ago would have been completed, and this time Kyle gets his hand on it. Zollers comes down with it, and no harm, no foul, I guess, after that kickoff. But West Holmes starting down inside their own 15, but first interception of the season.
How about that, just at the right time? At the 13 now for West Holmes as well, they'll have the ball as they get the ball back, and it'll be Morgan Smith in the shotgun. 2 split wide right, 2 to the left side. Motion man and Zollers left to right. There's the snap. Smith dropping back, looking. Pass deep down the near sideline. It's going to be incomplete. And really, it was Kyle Maltrich who was double teamed.
Yeah, they ran a motion there. Zollers over to the wide side of the field, and we've thrown bubble out of that to the wide side start games, but this time they tried to double move with Maltrich up the sideline, and you're right, they had safety help over top. I was curious what kind of coverage look they would give us, and this is not that normal press man that we see from senior. This is giving a little respect. You've got a safety up high over top, and you're paying a lot of attention to Kyle.
2nd and 10 from the 13-yard line. 2 split wide right and 3 split wide to the left. Empty backfield for Morgan Smith. And gets the snap. Smith looking, he'll tuck it in, takes it straight ahead to the 15, to the 20, scramble around to the 20-yard line, hit and thrown down at that 20, spot it maybe just shy of the 20-yard line, and about a 7-yard scramble.
Yeah, and I think that was a design quarterback run all the way, and Hayden Smith was out there in space, and he had no idea where Morgan was at behind him. I think he wanted to throw the block that could spring it, but he just had no idea where the quarterback was, so he just had to lock in. But a very manageable 3rd down for the Knights.
3rd and 3 from the 20-yard line. 2 split wide right. 2 split wide to the left side on the shotgun, Morgan Smith. And gets the snap. Smith dropping back. Tucks it in, steps up, under
nowhere
pressure.
To go.
Hit, and he'll be thrown down for a sack. And thrown down inside that 15-yard line, brings up a 4th down.
And that's a sack. We'll try to get a number on that for Mansfield Senior. Number 45. I'll see if I can get you a name on that. He was not on the roster when we first introduced.
Loss of 6 yards back to the 14. So West Holmes will have it. 4th down, and at the punt it will be Kyle Maltrich. Brock Allen has been doing the punting duties the last couple weeks with Maltrich out, but he will punt it, standing just at the edge in the front of that end zone. Receives the snap, low snap.
Oh, skipped it off the ground.
Into the end zone and goes out of the end zone. So bad snap, hits the turf and rolls out of the end zone.
I'll tell you what, that's going to go down as a safety, and that is the 2nd special teams mistake for West Holmes. And that snap was low, and it bounced through, and I know the long snapper there, he's feeling that. He's a little distraught right now, but he's got to regroup because we need him.
So the safety, a 2-0 Mansfield Senior lead as a result. 9:35 to play. We're in the first quarter. This is OCC football on WKLM.
Are you having ongoing issues with your flat or low slope roof? MEB Systems of Sugar Creek specializes in flat or low slope roofs and has been serving the community and beyond since 1977. Whether it's tracking down or resolving a persistent leak, you are in need of a complete roof replacement, or you have a new build, MEB Systems will strive to find the best solution for you. They believe if a job is worth doing, it's worth doing right. Call MEB Systems Incorporated today at 330-852-4333 and visit them online at mebsystems.com. MEB Systems wishes all Holmes County athletes a safe and healthy season.
Whether you have acres of woods or a small group of trees, the Rick Hawkins Lumber Company is ready to turn your timber into cash. Rick Hawkins Lumber in Kilbuck practices selective timber harvesting, meaning they carefully harvest only the trees that need to be cut. With the proper forest management and experienced timber crews from Rick Hawkins Lumber, your timber will be harvested on a regular basis over the coming years, earning you extra money. Call Rick Hawkins Lumber in Kilbuck today at 330-276-5911.
And then Maltrich selected to punt the ball and sailed it high in the air where Davis grabbed it about the 35-yard line, returned it all the way in the end zone for a touchdown. So Amar Davis, after the safety, returns it all the way into the end zone for the score. And Mansfield Senior, just like that, they have an 8-0 lead.
Yeah, and if you're not familiar with the safety rules, it's 2 points, and then you have to give the ball back to the defensive team, and you get to do a free kick from your own 20, which is a punt. And Kyle had a nice deep punt, but it just was set up on a return right, and he got to the sideline, one missed tackle, and he was off to the races. And, it looks like they're lining up going for 2 here. The scoreboard, it's 8-0, but they're looking to make this 10. So we'll see what West Holmes does with special teams. Boy, 3 strange plays, a muff punt, a pooch kick that was recovered, and now a free kick returned for a touchdown. And if you're West Holmes, it couldn't have started anywhere. So
it's putting you behind the 8 ball, no question about it, for West Holmes. Had a timeout here on the field. Again, 9:20 to play in the opening quarter, and Mansfield Senior already has the 8-0 advantage.
Yeah, and if there's one thing I know about Coach Gardner, we've seen his teams fall down before in bigger situations than this. I go back to that game against Van Wert down 21. They know how to battle back. He doesn't panic in these early parts of the game. He knows what his offense is capable of, and I'm sure he's telling the kids, settle down, we'll right this ship here in a minute.
Both teams in the huddle can see what they're going to do here. Mansfield Senior will indeed go for 2. Looked like we were going to do that to try and get to those 10 points here early in this first quarter. And the break out of the huddle here, both sides, as the Tigers will trot out to the line. Again, had the punt return for the touchdown by Amar Davis after the safety. And looking like they will go for 2. Quarterback Duke Reese is in the shotgun. Jameer Petty's in the backfield. 2 receivers split wide right and 1 split wide to the left side. Snap to Reese. Hand off Petty. Petty, stutter step hit in the backfield, thrown down, and he will be stopped shy of the end zone.
Yeah, it was Elijah Williams-Dixon with his 10th tackle for a loss on the season. Just came hard down the line and saved that point. So it stays at 8-0, and if you're West Holmes, it's only a 1-score game.
9:20 to play in the first. This is OCC football on WKLM.
MRB Siding Supply would like to invite you to the Contractor Appreciation Day on Friday, September 8th from 11 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Stop in and see the vendors that will be on hand to answer any questions about MRB Siding Supply's quality products. They will also be giving away hats and shirts along with complimentary food and drinks. It's all at the Contractor Appreciation Day on Friday, September 8th from 11 to 1:30 at MRB Siding Supply on County Road 624 in Millersburg.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRB Siding Supply.
Do you enjoy making a difference in the lives of others? Are you looking for a rewarding career? The Holmes County Home can help. We are currently taking applications for full-time LPNs, nurses' aides, and dietary aides. Benefits include paid lunches and holidays, sick and vacation time, insurance, and public employee retirement. If you are interested in joining an amazing team, call 330-279-2801 or stop by and pick up an application. Holmes County Home is located at 7260 State Route 83 and is an equal opportunity employer.
Away, grabbed by Gus Warner out near that 20-yard line before going out of bounds. So it'll be West Holmes' ball at their own 20-yard line, and see what West Holmes does here in their second possession here, Will.
Yeah, that was a nice little pooch kick again, and when Gus was able to get to it this time, it just kind of carried him out of bounds. So anytime you pin a team at the 20 or inside, you consider that a victory for your kickoff team.
West Holmes with the ball down 8-0. 9:15 to play first quarter. The shotgun, Morgan Smith. Gets the snap. Smith dropping back. Taps it in, the pass middle of the field, going to be caught by Multrich as he's thrown down out near the 42-yard line. First down for the Knights.
Yeah, and that was what we call vert switch. The outside guys switch inside, the inside guys go out. You recognize the man coverage. He could have went to either seam route, and he chose Multrich, who was brought down immediately, but Zoller was open as well, I believe, on that play.
22 yards to the 42. West Holmes with the ball, their first down of the game, and 2 receivers split off to the right side. 1 split wide left. Smith in the shotgun. Calls out the play. and gets the snap. Smith straight ahead with the carry. Right tackle down to the 45 as he gets past the 45, thrown down as he dives his way out to the 48-yard line, goes for 6 yards.
Yeah, nice little quarterback run. That was designed all the way. He had Zach Shepler and Jack Marmon out there lead blocking for him. He just followed him right up in the hole.
Second down and 4 yards to go from the 48-yard line. Wide receiver split to each side and snap to Morgan Smith. Dropping back, looking. Pass deep, middle of the field, going to be incomplete out near the Mansfield senior 20-yard line. And Logan Zoller's in the vicinity of that pass, but incomplete.
Yeah, a lot of contact there, but I'll tell you what, both guys have a right to the ball, and that's that seam route. Morgan Smith loves to throw down the middle of the field. He's fearless with it, but that was terrific coverage on Maltrich and Zollers that time.
3rd and 4 from the 48-yard line. 2 receivers off to the right side. And 1 receiver and Kyle Maltrich split wide to the left. Smith in the shotgun. And gets the snap. Rolls left side. He'll keep it now to the 50. Thrown down past midfield. Just shy of the first down marker, I believe, to the 49. Needed 4, got about 3.
Yeah, this can be like maybe 4th and 1. I'll tell you what, I think if you're Zach Gardner, you go for this inside their 50.
3rd and a yard from the Mansfield senior 49-yard line. Offense remains on the field. Kyle Maltrich split wide to the right side. Elijah Williams-Dixon is in the backfield behind quarterback Morgan Smith. Power lineup. There's a snap. Handoff. Straight ahead. Dixon gets the first down as he dives his way to the 45. Big run by Elijah Williams-Dixon. He gets the first down. Got 4 yards on that carry. And West Holmes has their second first down of the drive.
Yeah,
First
and we saw that power set where we put E-Dub in the backfield.
2 split wide right, 1 split wide to the left side, and Kyle Maltrich in the shotgun. Smith, Zeppler is in the backfield. The snap, rolling right. Here's the pass. He's going to be hit and almost picked up. Did he grab it?
I think he got it. I think they're going to give it to him. Defensive end got his hand on it and was able to come down. He was kind of rolling out, wanted a little flare pass to Zollers, had him open in the flats, but that is a terrific defensive play by that young man.
Elias Owens, 6'5", so he's tall, long arms. He got a hand on it and somehow tipped it and made the grab, as you mentioned, to get that pick.
Yeah, and that'll be, we'll call it the first turnover, but the pooch kick to me was a turnover as well.
So the Tigers going to have this ball.
This has been a very, very strange game here in the first quarter for West Holmes.
Bad break there on a drive that they were moving. Now it'll be a Tigers ball at their own 45-yard line. Still 8-0 Mansfield Senior, 7 minutes to play. We're in the first quarter. 3 split wide right, 1 to the left side for the Tigers. Reese in the shotgun, Petty in the backfield. There's a snap. Hand off Petty, straight ahead, 45. Hit as he dives.
Oh, ball's on the ground!
Diving after West Holmes has the ball. Do they have it? Yes.
They got it.
Zoller stepped on top of the ball, and the Knights had the ball right back.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure who that looked like. E-Dub, that looked like Gus Warner colliding together to make that hit, and right away the ball comes out, and West Holmes has it. We've seen it all already in this game. This is unbelievable. We haven't seen many turnovers, interceptions in the first 3 weeks, and we've probably matched that total here in the first quarter.
I guess we're making up for it now. Knights got to take advantage now, as they'll have the ball again near where they had it before. It'll be at the Mansfield Senior 47-yard line.
And
Mansfield Senior, a sideline warning apparently. Jake Seidel letting us know. It'll be Knights with the ball, though.
And don't be surprised if Morgan Smith does not take a shot up top right after this turnover.
2 split wide left, 1 to the right, make it 2 to the right side. Snap to Smith, dropping back, pump fake, rolls right, under pressure, hit and thrown down for the sack. Couldn't get the pass off, and a sack out near the 38 of West Holmes.
And I'll tell you what, I see what Coach Gardner is arguing down here. That was going to be a jailbreak into our sideline, and our receivers could not get off because they were being held, and he wanted a holding call on that, and he's not going to get it.
West Holmes not the benefit of that call, and it'll be Knights ball. Now 2nd and 25 at their own 38 after that sack. 2 split wide right, 2 to the left side. Shepler wing back to the right to Stapp Smith. Dropping back, pump fake. Looking, under pressure, rolls to his left side. And tucks it in, hit again.
Go down again.
Another sack out near the 32-yard line. Another 6-yard loss. So right now, Mansfield Senior getting all kinds of penetration.
They are, and they're feeling it. So what they're doing is they're going to they're going a little bit more of that man coverage, which means they've got 5-6 guys they can bring every time, and they're feeling that this young West Holmes offensive line up front is getting tested right now.
3rd and 26 from the 32-yard line. West Holmes with the ball. Going backwards. 3 split wide right. 1 to the left side, and Kyle Multrich. Scheffler in the backfield. And snap to Smith. Screen pass near side. Caught. Zoller to the 35. Now to the 40. Hit at the 38 and knocked out of bounds. Near that 38-yard line, about 6-yard pass completion brings up a 4th and a long, and then a flag is thrown.
Well, this could be a sideline penalty on West Holmes. They were arguing they wanted a face mask on the tackle. We'll see what the call is here. Sideline warning.
So the warning?
Yep.
Seen a couple of those so far.
Yeah, each team's got one, and what the danger is that the second one's going to be a personal foul, and it's going to back you up 15. So you don't want to get that second one. But West Holmes has given up 3 sacks so far, and that's as many as they've given up all season at this point.
Kyle Multrich out to punt it, standing at the 22 of West Holmes. Back to return is Nate Dismuke. The snap, he'll grab it, punts it high in the air. Sails near the 38-yard line, was grabbed by Dismuke on the fair catch, and it will be Mansfield Senior football. So the Tigers will have it under 5 minutes to play in the first quarter. After the game, we'll be announcing the Six Bunnies player of the game. Six Bunnies is your one-stop shop for all things custom apparel. Stay up to date with their latest offerings on Facebook and Instagram, and shop online at sixbunnies.com. Six Bunnies, where quality and service never go out of style. The Tigers with it at their own 38-yard line. 8-0 Mansfield Senior.
Yeah, Mansfield Senior really, they had the one score on the free kick that they returned for a touchdown, but 2 of their drives has simply ended quickly with turnovers.
And now a receiver split wide left, 2 to the right side for the Tigers. Duke Reese in the shotgun, the snap, low snap, grabs it, hand off to Petty, straight ahead, he'll be hit as he dives to the 40-yard line, thrown down a short 2-yard carry.
Yeah, that looked like Grant Miller, the senior, in there at nose guard this time for a series, along with a little help from Lynn Klein to make that tackle.
2nd down and 8 yards to go from the 40-yard line. Tigers with the ball and an 8-0 lead. 4.5 to play first quarter. 2 split wide to the right side, 1 split wide to the left. Reese in the shotgun. Jameer Petty, the running back, to the left of him. And the snap. Reese looking, rolls to his left side, scrambles, tucks it in, gets the pass off, going to be caught at about the 47-yard line before going out of bounds to Jermaine Bradley.
Yeah, he did a good job extending that play that time and going to a check down. He's going to be just short. It's going to be the first 3rd down that Mansfield Seniors faced in this game.
Goes for 7 yards on that completion. So 3rd down and a yard from the 47-yard line. 2 split wide to the right, 1 split wide to the left. Reese in the shotgun, Petty behind him. The snap, hand off Petty, goes to the outside, pass to the defender, go to the 49, to the 50, second effort, gets across midfield, that will be enough for a first down.
Yeah, good second effort. He was bottled up at first and he bounced it, and it was Grant Miller that brought him down, but not before he was able to get enough yardage to move those sticks.
3-yard gain and a first down. Petty now 4 carries, 15 yards. 1st and 10 right at midfield. Tigers ball up 8-0. 2 receivers split wide to the left, 1 split wide to the right side. Reese in the shotgun. Petty in the backfield behind him. Reese calls out the play. The snap, the handoff, Petty, hit in the backfield, slips past the defenders. He gets on a dive out near the West Holmes 47-yard line, gain of about 3, almost stopped him for a no gain.
Yeah, it was E-Dub. He almost had him for his 11th tackle for a loss this season. He was just able to slip out of that. Otherwise, he would have probably been looking at about 2nd and 12.
4-yard carry to the West Holmes 46-yard line. 2nd down and 6. 3.5 and counting. We're in the first quarter of action. 2 split wide left. And 1 to the right side. Reese in the shotgun. Gets the snap. Hand off Petty. Actually, they'll keep it to the far side. Play action as he's hit.
That's
the
a
far
nice
end.
job by
And
the
thrown
corner
down.
over there.
Couldn't turn the corner, and he phones down at the 45-yard line, gain of the yard.
I'll tell you what, that was the sophomore, Brock Gallion, coming up. If you look at West Holmes' defense right now with the two high safety, we're actually playing a cover 4 set. Our corners are kind of bailing, so we're going max coverage. We even have what we would call an adjuster underneath. Looks like that's Graham Martin, and what he's trying to do is collision that inside route and help those safeties out and slow them down. So that's a tough call for that sophomore, Brock Gallion, who's bailing in coverage to make that read and come up and tackle in space like that.
A penalty flag on that illegal shift, apparently, on that last play.
Okay, so West Holmes is going to take the penalty. So instead of facing 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8, they're going to be looking at 2nd and 13.
The 2nd and 13 now for Mansfield Seniors on their own 47-yard line. 2 split wide left and 2 to the right side. And the snap to Reese. Dropping back. All kinds of time. Now the pass going to be caught at the 46. Stutter step by Davis.
Nice
and
job.
Throw down. Nice tackle as they throw Davis down shy of the 50-yard line.
I'll tell you what, that's one thing the West Holmes guys do underneath really well is tackle in space. You watch Perro, you watch Gallion, Fair, Shepler, and it was Shepler that time. That's a great job. Buzzing your feet like he's taught. That's a drill you do every day. We call it crushing grapes, and he keeps his feet moving. And he makes that tackle immediately. This is a big 3rd down play coming up.
Short 1-yard pass, 3rd down and 12 from the 48-yard line. 3 split wide right, 1 to the left side. Under 2 minutes to play first quarter. Snap to Reese, dropping back, under pressure. Pass going to be caught and
right there.
Grabbed by Davis, slips through the defender to the outside. Now he's thrown
Another
down.
tackle.
On a tackle, again, just shy of
Farrell
midfield
that
in the
time.
4th down.
I'll tell you what, Graham Martin had him immediately. It was a little underneath screens what it was, and Martin read it as the adjuster came up, had him wrapped. He squirted out, tried to reverse fill, and Perro came right up and made that tackle. Once again, great tackling in that series, and West Holmes should get this ball back.
4th down and long, 4th and 11 from the 50-yard line. See what the Tigers decide to do here. Right now showing the offense on the field.
A little confusion here, even getting lined up. I got to believe he's going to step back and punt this.
Snap to Reese, and he will punt it away. Punts it to the far side of the field. It bounces, it goes out of bounds right near that 25-yard line.
Well,
So the Knights defense step it up again.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, that was good defense, and that was a risky punt because most of the time you'll ask that quarterback to step back 2 yards, so technically he's a punter. When he stays in tight like that, he's considered a quarterback, and you can hit him as he's punting that ball, and he almost punted it in the back of his own player who was there as his personal protector.
Yeah, definitely did not step back. They're going to spot the ball at the 30-yard line for the Knights. Let's see what the offense can do here.
Yeah, and despite all this craziness that we've seen in this first quarter, it's still just a one-score game. It's one big play for the Knights, and we're right back in this.
All right, 59 seconds to play in the first quarter. 8-0 Mansfield Senior. The Knights had the ball. 2 split wide right, 2 to the left side. Motion man right to left, that's Zollers. Handoff, straight ahead. It'll be Smith instead to the 35. Push to the pile 4. That time they get a push. There's Morgan Smith to the 38. And a nice gain that time, goes for 8 yards.
Yeah, the quarterback run all the way there by Smith. And he's probably been the primary ball carrier here for the Knights so far.
2nd and 2 from that 38-yard line. 2 split off to the right side, 2 split off to the left. Morgan Smith in the shotgun. And gets a snap. Dropping back.
Oh, Kyle Maltrich is
deep
open.
Middle field, and
there it is.
There's the pass interference call.
There it is.
Maltrich down on the turf right near that Mansfield Senior 40.
I'll tell you what, if you're Chokey Bradley, you can live with that because Kyle Maltrich had him beat. You saw the double move. He bit on the underneath fake, and Kyle was going to be 10 yards behind him. Morgan Smith knew it, and taking him down was probably your best choice. You give up the 15 instead of the touchdown.
West Holmes, their 3rd first down now of the first quarter. This one via the penalty. So in the 15-yarder, they're pump it forward. And for the Knights, they'll have it at the Mansfield Senior 47-yard line. So Knights moving the ball now here with 18 seconds to play first quarter. 2 split off to the left and 1 split wide right. Smith in the shotgun. And gets the snap. Dropping back, under pressure, gets the pass off.
He's got a lot of room.
Zollers, 45, 40. and spins around to the 35. He's a tackle 30. Finally thrown down inside the 30-gun yard line. Now Logan Zoller's on the move.
Yeah, ran a little underneath route, ran that shallow route. Takes a little while to develop. You got to bring him all the way across field underneath. And when he caught it, he had tons of room. Ran through one tackle, made another guy miss. Got about 7 extra yards on his own.
19 yards to the 28-yard line for the first down for West Holmes. And the first quarter will come to a close at the end of 1. Mansfield Senior 8, West Holmes nothing. This is OCC football on WKLM.
Hi, this is Croy with Burgett Insurance. If you can't remember the last time you've reviewed your insurance policies, you're not alone. Burgett Insurance and Buckeye Insurance Group work together to make sure you are properly covered. Call the friendly, knowledgeable staff of Burgett Insurance at 330-276-3791. We provide service that exceeds expectations and coverage that meets your needs. Buckeye Insurance Group and Burgett Insurance, working together to protect you.
EcoSeal Home Solutions has been serving all of Northeast and Central Ohio as the leader in foundation waterproofing and repair, basement exit systems, and gravel delivery. Whether you're building a new home or your existing home's foundation and basement is in need of some TLC, EcoSeal has the answer. For more information or to schedule a free estimate, call 330-893-SEAL. That's 330-893-7325.
Already here, West Holmes has the straight ahead. Here's Morgan Smith as he goes over the right tackle, dives his way forward from the 28 to the 26. That'll be a 2-yard carry for the quarterback, Morgan Smith.
Yeah, that was an interesting formation for the Knights. They had Shepler and Marmot in the backfield. The thing I liked was he had Kyle Maltrich in the boundary side, the short side of the field, and he had him in one-on-one coverage with no safety help over top. See if we go up top to him.
2nd and 7 from the 25-yard line. And snap to Smith. Dropping back, looking, under the pressure, goes to the right side, gets a pass off.
There it is.
The end zone going to be a leaping grab, pull down, touchdown, Kyle Maltrich. Nice scramble and throw by Morgan Smith. He hit Maltrich, backpedaling to the end zone. The Knights are on the board.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, I think that's a big mistake by Mansfield Senior in that formation, letting Kyle Maltrich be in press man coverage with no safety paying attention. And West Holmes saw it, motioned to the wide side to influence that safety, and that was an easy throw and catch for Morgan Smith.
25-yard touchdown pass. Morgan Smith, his 12th touchdown pass of the year. Kyle Maltrich's 3rd reception of the season for the Yale commit. And West Holmes, it'll be out there, Alex Pringle for the kick. Now we're going to go for 2, it looks like. Jump pass to the end zone, going to be caught. A pass by Smith on the jump pass over to Nate Thayer. He grabbed it, and West Holmes goes for 2, and they execute it.
Yeah, that time West Holmes with a little trick up their sleeve, and I was curious why they would kick it. Something didn't seem right there, especially down 8-0. So here it is. After all that nonsense we just had to endure, it's evened up at 8-all. And we were just talking. I think this West Holmes defense has looked terrific. Actually, they forced 2 turnovers, really outside of the big kick return. Mansfield Senior's offense has not really put a drive together yet in this game.
Tied at 8, 11-18 to play in the second after this on WKLM.
Huddle up, business owners. When it's about the safety and security of your business, Wayne Door is your playbook for success. Score big with Wayne Door. From access control systems to camera installations and gate operators, they're in the business of keeping your turf locked down. Wayne Door offers unbeatable sales support, seamless installation, and game-changing service. Visit them at waynedoor.com and let them help safeguard your business. Wayne Door, the people you can trust since 1973.
Holmes, a little squib kick down the middle of the field. It'll be deflected. It finally jumped on top of out near the Mansfield Senior 35-yard line. I believe the Tigers did come up with the ball at that 35.
You know, West Holmes trying to steal possession one of their own there with that squib kick. And, well, this has been a very, very different type of football game for us to watch between the sacks, the turnovers, the special teams plays, and mishaps.
And we'll go down the field here momentarily to Jake Seidel. It'll be at the Mansfield Senior 36-yard line. And 2 split wide left, 1 split wide to the right side. Duke Reese in the shotgun. Jameer Petty is in the backfield. And here's the snap. Handoff Petty straight ahead. Has the room to the outside to the 40. And tripped up near the 41-yard line. Now on the field goes to Jake Seidel.
Here with West Holmes Band Director Steve Butcher. Steve, I know you said last week you're going to have a new show. What should we expect this week?
Yeah, we're doing our Rock and Roll Revelation show. It's everything from the Beach Boys up to Fall Out Boy.
So a very wide range there.
Yeah, that's for sure. But we're going to have some fun with it.
Okay, well, thanks, Steve. We are excited to see that one at halftime. We'll send it back up to you, Matt.
And the carry goes for 6 yards to the 42, but then it was shaken up at the end of that play. And a little injury timeout here for Mansfield Senior.
Yeah, and that was he was upended by Kyle Maltrich, who came up from that safety position, and he went low when he came in, and he's back up on his feet, luckily. Hopefully just a little cramp there, but it was a nice hit by Kyle. And, you look at Kyle Maltrich, he's 10 yards off the ball at his safety depth, at least, if not 12. And he comes up there like a linebacker and meets kids, sometimes literally at the point of attack. So it's fun to watch him catch. It's fun to watch him make plays over the top at safety. But don't forget, the kid loves to hit.
He can play both sides of the ball, no doubt about it. Play resumes now. It'll be 2nd and 4 from the 42-yard line for Mansfield Senior. 2 split wide right and 1 to the left side. Again, Duke Reeks in the shotgun. He'll get the snap. The handoff. Center step, Petty dives forward. It'll be grabbed by his ankle and thrown down at the 44-yard line. Gain of just 2 yards on the play.
Yeah, somebody snagged him by the foot. It might have been the junior nose guard, Hunter McCluggage. West Holmes rotates a lot of guys at that nose guard position. I've seen Grant Miller in there. I saw Morgan Eastep in there. We see Hunter McCluggage. You may see Hayden Smith. They keep those guys fresh, and that's a lot of work for a center to deal with.
3rd and 2 from the 44-yard line for the Tigers. 2 split wide right, 1 to the left side. Snap to Reese. The handoff. Petty to the outside. To the 45. Breaks the tackle and drives the pile forward to the 48 to the 49. Past midfield, and that will be a first down on the carry by Jameer Petty.
Well, we had about 3 or 4 Knights who had a shot at him to bring him down, and it was Gus Warner who met him finally, and he just lowered his shoulders and drove his legs and was able to move the sticks.
6-yard carry. Petty now 33 yards on 8 carries tonight. Right at midfield, we'll spot him as he went out of bounds at that 50-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Their second first down here of the night. Tied up at 8 apiece. 9:50 to play second quarter. And snap to Reese. Hand off. Petty straight ahead. Will be hit at midfield and thrown down just past midfield. Maybe a gain of a yard or 2. Maybe 2 yards to the 48.
Yeah, Dixon in on that tackle, trying to see who else was coming up. That looked like Lynn Klein flying in there from his inside linebacker position. And Senior looks like they want to try to establish the run game right now at this stage.
Certainly doing that right now. 2nd and 8 at the West Holmes 48-yard line. 2 receivers off to the right, 1 receiver off to the left side.
And checking out of this, West Holmes is in a kind of a loose 5-man box here with cover 4.
There's the snap. Enough. Straight ahead again. Petty has some room over the left tackle to the 45. Thrown down out near the 43, but that'll be about a 5-yard gain for Petty.
Yeah, and that's a good adjustment. I mean, that's a check with me. They saw the cover 4 set. They saw what they thought was a light box. They looked over, and Chokey Bradley probably checked from a pass play to a run play and sets up a pretty manageable 3rd down.
6 yards on the carry. Goes to the 42-yard line. 3rd down and 2 for Mansfield Senior in West Holmes territory. 2 split wide left, 1 to the right side. And the snap. Hand off. Petty over to the right side.
Not this time.
Thrown down this time. Nothing doing. That was actually Zion Brown. He was thrown down trying to turn it to the corner to the outside. Back near the 44. That'll be a loss of 2 yards.
Yeah, I'll tell you, he stood up by Gus Warner and finished off by E-Dub. And that was a nice defensive play. And it's going to set up a 4th down. At a minimum, I think Senior's going to go with a hard count. But I don't think they'll punt here.
4th down and 4 at the 44-yard line of West Holmes. Tigers with the ball. Offense on the field. 3 receivers split wide left. And again, 1 to the right side. And the snap. Reese dropping back, looking to pass deep. Near side.
He's got a man.
Caught.
He dropped it.
Into the hands of the right receiver. Right in the breadbasket of Gianti Bryant, but he dropped the ball. That would have been a touchdown all the way.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Bryant had a step on him. A double move. He got up the sideline, perfectly thrown ball. And as a coach, you're going to look back on that and know that you left 7 points on the field.
So West Holmes will catch a break. A lot of things have gone against them here so far in this game, but they catch a break right there.
Yeah, that was a big one because that wasn't just a first down. That was points. He was going to walk into the end zone.
Knights will have the ball. They'll take over on downs at their own 44-yard line. Tied up at 8 apiece, 7:44 to play in the second quarter. 2-split wide left and 3-split wide right, empty backfield for Morgan Smith. Zollers goes left to right in motion. The snap. Here's Smith. String pass first side. Zollers grabs the ball. He'll get a stiff arm to the 45.
That's
down
a heck
to the 50.
of an effort.
Thrown down past midfield. Zollers out near the Mansfield senior 48-yard line. That'll go for 8 yards.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, that's a terrific run. Zollers has looked good after the catch twice tonight. And I'll tell you what, if you're Nate Fair, Lynn Klein, and Logan Zollers, you're going to get opportunities now because Kyle Maltrich is getting the attention he deserves. He's got a corner on him and a safety helping over top now.
2nd and 2 at the 48-yard line of Mansfield Senior. Knights had the ball. Empty backfield again. 3-split wide left. 2-split wide to the right side. Morgan Smith from the shotgun. And he gets the snap. Smith tucks it in. He'll step up in the pocket to the 45. First down to the 40. Thrown down past the 40-yard line. Morgan Smith gets all the way to the 37-yard line. Gain of 11 yards.
Yeah, I'll tell you, that was a quarterback run all the way. And that time, Hayden Smith seemed to know where his quarterback was. And he got the position. And Smith was able to read that block and pop it for about an extra 7 yards.
1st and 10 at the Mansfield Senior 37-yard line. 3 receivers bunched up to the left side. 1-split wide right in Maltrich. In the shotgun, Morgan Smith.
Maltrich is going to have a chance here again. He's singled up.
Here's the snap. Smith dropping back. Under pressure. Spins away from it. Has the ball, but it'll be thrown down for a sack again. Can't get rid of that ball. That's going to be a sack out back near midfield.
Yeah, that's tough. I mean, he's twisted around, but he has got to find a way to sail that ball out of bounds and not take that sack. It is almost impossible in high school football to get called for grounding.
Well, they lost the 11 yards they gained.
That was a big loss. That's the 4th sack of the game for Mansfield Senior.
Back at the 48-yard line now of Mansfield Senior. Knights with the ball, 2nd and 21. 3-split wide right, 2 to the left side against the empty backfield. The snap. Smith dropping back.
He's under pressure.
Under pressure, hit, and he'll be thrown down. Another big-time loss, another sack. Of course, empty backfield, so Senior now just kind of lining up and going after him.
Well, I'll tell you what, that was going to be a jailbreak into the boundary. It's a little screen play. You want to let the defensive line penetrate and throw it, but you got to hold them up a little bit. And there was nothing there. They came through too quick for Smith to even let that develop.
Loss of 12. Screen pass near side caught by Zollers. Down near sideline to the 45. Hit at the 49 and thrown down shy of the midfield line as they'll stop play. As that goes from the 40 to the 49, about a 9-yard completion, brings up a 4th down and long.
Yeah, and I think in that situation, that was just a safe play by Coach Gardner to try to get a little bit of yardage back, and you're going to have to punt it and get your defense back out on the field here.
So punting situation, 5:05 to play in the second quarter. We're tied up at 8 apiece. Defensive battle here in the first half.
Surprisingly, it has been, yeah.
And snap to Maltrich. He'll punt away from the 35. Sails high in the air. Out near the 10. Bounces it to the 5. And rolls in the, I believe, counts on top of the ball.
There
just
it
shy
is.
of the end zone. What a punt by Maltrich. A great job on the special teams there as they'll pin it inside the 5-yard line.
Yeah, that was senior Logan Van Sickle, who's our long snapper, who was kind of hanging his head after that one snap, who Coach went over there and told him, hey, we need you. We need you to be the guy. And he went down there and made up for it by pinning that ball down inside the 2-yard line. So good job responding there, Logan.
Spot this ball. It looks like it'd be at the 2-yard line. So at the Mansfield Senior 2.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, special team plays all over the place tonight. And that was a big one. That was a big one.
Tied at 8, 4:45 to play in the half. 2 receivers split wide left and 1 to the right side. Duke Reese, the quarterback. He is in the end zone right now in the shotgun. And gets a snap. Handoff straight ahead, and here's the carry just out of the end zone, just barely, and thrown down. Maybe a gain of a yard to the 3.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Jack Marmon almost had him for a safety. Grant Miller tackled him. And I'll tell you, a lot of things can go wrong down here. You know, if you drop back to pass and there's a holding call or a penalty in the end zone, that's going to be a safety as well. So, you know, I think Chokey Bradley wants to get a little bit of room here for his quarterback so that maybe he doesn't have to risk that.
No gain at the 2-yard line. So 2nd and 10 from the 2. Again, Reese standing in his own end zone to get this snap. The snap, hand off Petty, straight ahead, has some room this time.
That's a nice run.
Up to the 10, and thrown down just shy of the 15-yard line. So that's going to be enough for a first down.
Yeah, that's a big play from Mansfield Senior. That gives you a little bit of breathing room now to operate your passing game, and you don't have to risk that safety when you drop back. That was a big run for them to execute.
To the 13, gain of 11 for that first down carry. So 1st and 10 for the Tigers. 2 receivers stacked off to the left, 1 split wide to the right side. Snap to Reese, the handoff. And would be Petty to the 15, thrown down as he dives his way out near the 17-yard line, gain of about 4 yards on that carry for Jameer Petty.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, Mansfield Senior, you know, he took that one shot up here up the sideline after running it. We'll see if they go play action here soon and take another shot.
2nd and 4 from the 17-yard line.
Yeah,
3:25 and counting for second quarter.
Yeah, and if I'm Brock Gallion, I keep that in the back of my head, and I don't look in the backfield. Read my man the whole way.
Snap to Reese. Handoff. Petty straight ahead. He'll be hit this time as he dives his way to the 19-yard line. And it'll be a short gain of 2 yards.
And it was Grant Miller again, the senior, bringing him down. He's getting a lot of action tonight at our nose guard, and he's responding with some good play.
Call that a gain of 1. Just to the 18 is where they'll spot the ball. So 3rd down and 5 from that 18-yard line. 2 split wide left and 1 to the right. Duke Reese in the shotgun. It'll be Zion Brown in the backfield. And the snap. Reese looking, pass, middle of the field going to be caught.
Oh, he got it in there.
To the 35, to the 40, and first down to the 45, dragged down just shy of midfield. That pass completion would go to number 16 and Dalen McGinty for the first.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, that Gus Warner was right there with him, and somehow he threaded that needle.
.31 yards on that completion for the first down. And 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. 2:18 and counting the second quarter. 3 split wide left, 1 to the right side. Reese in the shotgun and gets the snap. Hand up Brown to the outside of the 50. Straight over the middle field to the 45. Thrown down out near the West Holmes 43. It looked like they had him for a loss, and somehow he evaded that tackle and got himself some positive yards.
Yeah, look, I'll tell you what, that's one of those ones when you watch the film, you tell your defensive ends, listen, you got to come flat. You can't fly upfield. And all he did was allow that penetration to come upfield and ducked inside it.
8 yards to the 43 of West Holmes. 2nd and 2. And the snap. Reese dropping back, looking, rolls to his left side. Looking downfield, tucks it in, gets to the 40, first down to the 35, scrambles out of bounds, shy of that 30-yard line for the quarterback, Duke Reese.
Well, Duke Reese breaks contain. West Holmes only bringing 3 up front, and so it's easy for those 5 to block that. He lets all the receivers run off downfield in the cover 4 set, and he just rolls out and moves the sticks.
9 yards to the 34-yard line before he went out of bounds. 1st and 10 in West Holmes territory for the Tigers. 5th first down tonight. And 4th on this drive. Minute and a half to play in the first half. We're tied up at 8 apiece. Tigers had the ball 3 split wide right, 1 to the left side. Reese in the shotgun, and he'll get the snap. Reese looking, tucks it in. To the 35, to the outside, to the 30, past the defender to the 25, out of bounds again, shy of that 20-yard line. That'll be another first down on that scramble by quarterback Duke Reese.
Yeah, and you know, he's going to force West Holmes to come out of that cover 4 set and bring some guys up to help with this contain, because when you watch him on film, he's a guy. If he doesn't like what he sees downfield, he's very athletic, and he's not afraid to run with it.
12-yard scramble to the 22-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Tigers. On the move here. 1:24 to play in the half. 2 split wide right. 2 split wide to the left side. Snap to Reese, dropping back. Reese looking, pass, middle of the field to the end zone, going to be a cut, and touchdown. Complete that to Giante Bryant. He grabbed it that time, and Mansfield Senior will take the lead again.
Yeah, he sure did. This time he didn't drop it. He knew he had to make up for that play, and that was a big drive for Mansfield Senior because they start with this ball in the second half. And West Holmes, with all their timeouts, though, they've got enough time to answer with this offense, and boy, I think they need to.
22-yard touchdown pass. Duke Reese, his third touchdown pass of the year, connecting with Giante Bryant. Now on for the PAT try, who will be Trey Fowler. Going for 3 minutes, 30 seconds on the drive, and that kick by Fowler will be through the uprights, and it's good. And it's now a 15-8 lead for Mansfield Senior, 1:15 to play in the second quarter. This is OCC Football at WKLM.
Howard Hanna Real Estate Services continues to give you even more options for all your real estate needs. As your local market experts, Howard Hanna has been known as trusted realtors who take special care of your real estate opportunities. Visit them on the web at howardhanna.com or call them at 674-7610. Plus, don't forget about RES Auction Services at res.bid for the latest auctions. Call for consignments at 833-765-3737. Howard Hanna Real Estate Services and RES Auction Services on Glen Drive in Millersburg, and visit RES at the Auction Yard on Fry Road in Worcester. They're stronger together and here for you.
Touchdown for the Tigers. They have a 15-8 advantage, and now out to kick the ball off will be Trey Fowler from left to right.
Yeah, see if he sticks with this pooch kick or if he tries to drive one.
Starts towards the ball, and he will send it end over end this time downfield down the near sideline. It'll be grabbed by Zollers at the 7, return to the 10. Zollers near sideline to the 15 and thrown down near the 18-yard line on the return for Logan Zollers.
Yeah, that's good execution. It's a good kick. He positions it right between the hash and the sideline, pins Zollers down there, so on that return it forces you to go all the way across the field, and just wasn't enough room. So West Holmes going to start deep inside their own 20.
After the game, we'll be announcing the Six Bunnies Player of the Game. Known for their super soft style, Six Bunnies can outfit your entire family for any sporting event. Stay up to date with their latest offerings on Facebook and Instagram, and shop online at sixbunnies.com. Six Bunnies, where quality and service never go out of style. Knights ball, they have it at their own 18-yard line with under a minute to go in the half. Now timeout called by the officials.
Yeah, looking out here right now, this is not your normal senior set. This is a cover 4 look. They know that West Holmes, if they're going to score, is going to have to strike quickly downfield. They got 2 high safety instead of single high safety. 4 guys in the box. But, West Holmes, you could be tempted to run it here, but that's not going to help you in this situation. So seniors playing the right call here and putting guys over top.
2 receivers off to the right. That's Nate Fair as well as Logan Zollers. Kyle Maltrich in to the near side for West Holmes. In the shotgun, Morgan Smith. Maltrich, the motion man, and Smith straight ahead with the carry to the 25, now the 30, to the 35, still going to the 40. Picks it down to the 50-yard line, thrown down.
Oh, my God.
Still going 40, 35, and thrown down out of bounds at the Mansfield Senior 32. What a run by quarterback Morgan Smith.
Well, I'll tell you what, Zach Gardner probably thought maybe he'd get a 10 or 12-yard run, but not a 50 or 60-yard run out of that. Just a little quarterback trap. They got 4 guys in the box. They're playing off. You thought maybe you'd get a little chunk of it, but now you're in business.
50-yard scramble by Morgan Smith now to the senior 32-yard line. 49 seconds to go in the half. The snap. Smith looking under pressure. Tucks it in.
Got to get rid of it, Morgan.
He can't do it. Another sack. Out near the 40.
That is the 5th sack of the night for Mansfield Senior.
And timeout called. 38 seconds to play in the half. 15-8 lead for Mansfield Senior. This is OCC Football on WKLM.
The Labor Day Big Sale is underway at Millersburg Electric. Hi, this is Kerry Taylor, and now through September 13th, take advantage of manufacturer discounts on your favorite appliance brands, including General Electric, Whirlpool, and Frigidaire. See the latest distinctive features of the GE Cafe line and get up to a $2,000 package rebate through the end of the year. Qualified buyers get 0% interest on your purchase through September 2024. So hurry into Millersburg Electric today during the Labor Day Big Sale or shop 24/7 at millersburgelectric.com.
Yards back to the 39-yard line. 40 seconds to play in the half. And 15-8 lead for Mansfield Senior. But the Knights see what they can do here with these final 40 seconds.
Yeah, and they still have 2 timeouts, and, everything comes into play. The clock stops on a first down in high school football, so there's plenty of time for this Knights offense.
2 off to the left, and 2 receivers split wide to the right side. Smith in the shotgun. And gets the snap, dropping back. Under pressure. Screen pass can be batted down as he tried to get that into Kyle Malters, but an incomplete pass.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, that's the second time we've seen one of those little jailbreak screens get broken up by a defensive end with long arms. And last time it was a turnover. This time, luckily, it wasn't, but they have read those well at the end position.
3rd and 16 from the 39-yard line. 2 receivers off to the right and 2 receivers off to the left side. Smith calls out the play, now looks to the near sideline.
Mansfield Senior showing a blitz and then bailing out of it. See if they stick with that.
Here's a snap. Smith straight ahead with the carry to the 35, now to the 30, back to the 25, thrown down out near the Mansfield Senior 22-yard line. That'll be a first down.
West Holmes going to call timeout immediately. Coach Gardner was calling that probably a good 5 seconds before the clock got stopped. And that's the same thing they did on the first play of the drive. They recognized the soft coverage, guys bailing into coverage, and Smith pops that. And here we are with 1 timeout and 23 seconds.
17-yard scramble. We'll be taking a quick timeout. This is high school football on WKLM.
Holmes County Veteran Services is located at 75 East Clinton Street, Suite 104 in Millersburg, and they provide comprehensive support services to Holmes County residents who have served in any branch of active duty military. Call 330-674-4806 today and find out how the Holmes County Veteran Services can help you. The Holmes County Veteran Services would like to take this opportunity to say thank you to every veteran that has served our country.
With the ball, they have it at the 23-yard line. 3 split. We got 2 split wide to the right side, 2 split wide to the left. Morgan Smith in the shotgun, 4th and 1. He'll get the snap straight ahead with the carry and gets to the outside, gets to the 20-yard line and thrown down inside the 20. He'll get a first down with 16 seconds to go in the half.
He did, and I think the clock's going to stop. We'll see if they got another play ready because they're going to set this ball and immediately start this clock after that 4th down. I think West Holmes probably wants to preserve that timeout if they can. So Morgan's probably got a play ready, and he's getting ready. Once he sees this arm move, he's going to go.
At the 19-yard line, Knights with the ball. And official timeout.
I'll tell you what, this is helping West Holmes.
Yeah.
Because the clock is not moving. You should be able to have your play ready and snap the ball as soon as they wind their arm. And you can save that last time out.
A little confusion here by the officials. They're going to confer now, it looks like. Now they're ready to go. Knights have it again at the Mansfield Senior 19-yard line. 2 split wide right, 2 split wide to the left side. There's a snap. Smith dropping back. Pump fake. Pass to the end zone. It's going to be the ball turret's going to be intercepted. He was double teamed. He threw it there, and they got the pick.
Yeah, he was doubled all the way in that set. Morgan, that's a ball he probably shouldn't have put up there. As talented as Kyle is, double coverage usually wins.
8 seconds to go in the half, and Mansfield Senior will have the ball here at the 20, and a 15-8 lead.
Yeah, and good job by the defensive back of knowing to just take that knee in the end zone. Don't try to bring that out.
Touchdown advantage here for the Tigers, as it was between the two teams. An 8-0 Mansfield Senior lead after one. West Holmes tied it up at 8 with a touchdown and 2-point conversion. And then the Tigers, again, able to take that go-ahead lead.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, you'll have to go back a long way in a Gardner era to find a West Holmes team that only scored 8 points in a half.
The Tigers offense on the field. Of course, just 8 seconds to go in the half. Here's a step in. Reese will take a knee at the 15-yard line. That will do it for the half. The halftime score, 15-8 lead for Mansfield Senior. We'll be back around shortly here for the halftime band show after this on WKLM.
Hi, this is Dr. Kayla Dunn from Millersburg Dental. I'd like to remind you it is important now more than ever to make your health a priority. A healthy body starts with a healthy mouth, and we can help. Call us today at 330-674-8080. This has been Dr. Kayla Dunn from Millersburg Dental.
It's time to be thinking about those concrete projects. Call Holmes Ready Mix of Millersburg, offering ready mix concrete, precast blocks, and a variety of mason and concrete products. Call today for prices and delivery options of ready mix concrete at 674-0865 or sand and gravel at 674-8121. That's Holmes Ready Mix of Millersburg, a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes.
Ready after this ad. Brought to you by Denko Marketing, Village Motors, Rody's IGA Marketplace, and Premier Pharmacy. Now for the sounds of the West Holmes High School Marching Band.
vehicles.
Well, that's the sounds of the West Holmes High School Marching Band. I'll be back right after this.
Configuring the Bluetooth, deciding who controls the music, remembering where you parked. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your vehicle doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like remembering if you're on the 3rd or 4th level of the parking garage. That's simple human sense.
Visit Hummel Group in Berlin, Mansfield, Newark, Orville, and Worcester, or online at HummelGRP.com.
Barnhart Service Center of Millersburg offers 62 years experience on all types of foreign or domestic cars. For generations, they have taken care of your vehicle needs from the smallest to the largest jobs. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. To schedule your appointment today, call Jay at 674-4836. Barnhart Service Center wishes good luck to the West Holmes Knights.
Stop in all this month at McKelvey's Pub in downtown Millersburg. They're now open for lunch Tuesday through Friday starting at 11 a.m. and Saturdays at noon. Don't forget that on Wednesdays you can get $1 off wings and select drinks, plus get great tasting pizza and appetizers and 14 TVs with a new pizza special every day. It's all McKelvey's Pub at 196 West Jackson Street in Millersburg. Make your next stop at McKelvey's.
Whatever Mother Nature has in store, you're not worried because you've got Yokohama's Geolandar AT-GO15 on your side. Stop by Holmes Tire LLC to find out what a new set of all-terrain tires can do for your truck or SUV. This tire is all traction, designed to take you from the pavement to the trail in any weather, anytime you want. Discover the Yokohama Geolandar AT-GO15 and get ready to experience what all-terrain is all about. Stop by Holmes Tire LLC today and fill out a finance application for approval with no credit needed on new tire purchases. Call Holmes Tire LLC in Millersburg, 330-674-0025, or their other locations in Spencer, Mount Vernon, and now open in Loudonville.
This is Raleigh Mast. I'm a fleet mechanic with Yoder Lumber Logistics. We are a truckload carrier and broker servicing customers east of the Rocky Mountains. We have a fleet of late model equipment specializing in flatbed and Conestoga freight. At Yoder Lumber Logistics, we take pride in offering our customers fast and friendly service at competitive rates for all their inbound and outbound needs. Give us a call today at 330-893-3131.
Halftime after this on WKLM. Okay, 8 ads, then highlight reel.
Here it is, my favorite time of year. It's time for some West Holmes Friday night football and Saturdays reserved for OSU football. But let's not forget 2 great events you are sure to want to get on your calendar quick. Art in the Berg, Holmes County's art show on September 16th and Boo in the Berg on October 28th. So if I don't see you at the game, I will hopefully see you in historic downtown Millersburg.
I wanted something that I could learn a little bit more about what I was passionate about.
Because I wanted to learn a trade that would always be in demand.
Buckeye has so many opportunities for everyone.
You're here because you want to do what you came here to do.
This is the best choice that I've made. I just think it's set me up to be a better person.
At Walnut Hills Retirement Community in Walnut Creek, we know how to care for people. In fact, Walnut Hills has been providing high-quality care for older adults and their families since 1971. That's more than 52 years of caregiving experience. The outstanding care provided by our compassionate team at Walnut Hills has been affirmed by a 5-star rating from CMS and a Best Nursing Home designation from U.S. News. If you are looking for assisted living or skilled nursing home care for your loved one, call Walnut Hills at 330-89
693-3200. Experience does make a difference.
The Holmes County Chamber of Commerce and Tourism Bureau is proud to support our local athletes. Our mission is to help our members succeed through advocacy, leadership, economic development, innovation, communication, and maintaining our community's identity. Visit www.holmescountychamber.com.
This is Dr. Ryder with Active Chiropractic. Dr. Alexander and I are accepting new patients and look forward to helping you get back to a pain-free lifestyle. Chiropractic is a great way not only to help with back pain, but headaches, sciatica, shoulders, knee, and neck pain, and more. We have the most available office hours in the area to help you 6 days a week and even on evenings. We are located in Millersburg, and you can contact us through activechiropractic.co, or you can call us at 330-674-4373. We look forward to helping you, and go Knights.
Are you tired of wasting money on your home energy bills? Let Home Siding Contractors show you just how affordable replacing your windows can be. Provia has developed a reputation within the vinyl replacement window industry for having the best features and options. The Provia Endure and Aspect windows are as stunningly beautiful as they are energy efficient, and over time will pay for themselves. Call Home Siding Contractors today to set up your free in-home evaluation by calling 888-725-6619.
Home Siding Contractors.
Taking on a large exterior home project is no small task. When you're looking for the best options in roofing, siding, windows, and doors, Provia products are the clear choice. At Provia, quality is engineered into the product, integrity is never compromised, and local craftsmanship delivers a stunning final result that will last for generations. Our experts at Keim Home Center are here to help you explore the possibilities. Visit Keim in Charm, Ohio. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Denko Marketing of Millersburg reminds you that a properly working and maintained garage door is critical to safety. Door springs, bottom brackets, cables, and supports are under extreme tension and can cause serious injury if dealt with improperly. That's why your local garage door dealer is the one to trust. His professional expertise keeps your garage door working as it should and puts the job in the right hands. A safety and service tip from Denko Marketing of Millersburg, where the business at hand is the business of home.
An 8-0 lead after the first quarter. West Holmes would get the scoring started, though, finally, with 11:18 to play in the second quarter, and they do it on this play.
To the end zone, the Knights are on the board.
That was a 25-yard touchdown pass. Morgan Smith, his 12th touchdown pass of the year, and Kyle Multrich, his 3rd touchdown reception of the season on a 5-play drive, 70 yards, a minute 42 on the score. And then West Holmes would also go for 2, and again, it'll be a jump pass by Morgan Smith. He would complete it to Nate Thayer in the end zone, and they would get the 2-point conversion, and West Holmes was on the board. They would tie it up at 8 apiece. However, the Tigers would come back. They would regain the lead with Mansfield Senior with 1:15 to play in the second quarter on this play.
2 split wide right, 2 split wide to the left side. Snap to Reese, dropping back. Reese looking pass.
Middle of the field to the end zone, going to be caught and touchdown. Complete that to Gianti Bryant. He grabbed it that time, and Mansfield Senior will take the lead again.
Duke Reese connecting on the 22-yard touchdown pass to Gianti Bryant, and Reese's 3rd touchdown pass of the year. Bryant, his 1st touchdown reception, and Mansfield Senior regained the lead on a nice 9-play drive, 98 yards. 3 minutes and 30 seconds on the drive, and the Tigers go into the locker room with a 15-8 advantage over West Holmes at halftime. Back with more here at halftime after this on WKLM.
Are you neglecting your building's 5th wall? Did you know something as simple as a clogged drain can lead to a destructive roof leak? Protect your business assets with WM Commercial Roofing's Umbrella Care program. This program will provide you with regular maintenance surveys and repairs to extend the life of your roof. Invest in your business with our top quality materials, advanced techniques, and skilled craftsmanship. Are you ready for a reliable partnership? Visit our website, wmcommercialroofing.com, and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to learn more.
This is Emily Sheely of Berget Insurance. Farm ownership is a huge investment. Protect your investment with the right insurance policy. I proudly represent Buckeye Insurance Group, a company that has been insuring farms since 1879. Together we can make sure you have coverage that meets your needs. Buckeye Insurance Group and Berget Insurance working together to protect you.
Critchfield Law Firm has always been dedicated to providing the highest quality legal services to their clients throughout Holmes County and surrounding areas. Critchfield Law Firm also understands the dedication of our youth. From the classroom to the music room to athletics, Holmes County's best is represented in every academic area. Critchfield Law Firm in Millersburg, wishing all who participate the best in their endeavors.
Have you experienced the difference of hometown independent pharmacy lately? If not, now is the perfect time to start. Premier Pharmacy inside Rhodey's IGA is now open and accepting new patients. This is Joel Gauss from Premier Pharmacies in Berlin and Millersburg, inviting you to come experience the Premier Pharmacy difference. We want to be your teammate as you navigate the complex world of healthcare, offering you consistent, fast service and always being available to answer whatever questions you may have. Call us or stop in today. We will transfer all your active prescriptions from your current pharmacy so you don't have to worry about a thing. That's why we are Premier Pharmacy, your hometown independent pharmacy.
Are you ready to tackle home improvement with a winning team? Look no further than Wayne Door, your MVP for all things doors and windows. Score big with their championship lineup: garage doors, openers, entry and storm doors, windows, patio doors, and more. Just like a winning play, Wayne Door offers an unbeatable sales team, flawless installation, and game-changing service. Their local experts ensure you're always in the lead. Don't settle for anything less. Visit them today at waynedoor.com or stop by their showroom and elevate with your home improvement game with the experts. Wayne Door, people you can trust since 1973.
The football, we're making a lot of plays. We're running the ball well, and when we have time to throw, we're throwing the ball well. It's just a gut check time for our offensive line. They got to dig deep, they got to focus on their technique, and they got to get it done if we want to win this football game.
Yeah, whenever you play at senior, you expect to have a gritty defensive game. What are you expecting to see out of Tigers in the second half?
Yeah, we got to limit their explosive plays. We got to keep them driving, and when we get a chance to get off the field on third down, we got to get off the field, and we need to turn them over a couple more times. If we can get 2 turnovers, I think I like our chances to win the game.
Coach, thanks for your time. Good luck in the second half.
Thank you.
Back to you, Matt.
All right, thanks, Jake. Again, take a look at those offensive numbers. West Holmes ran 27 plays. Mansfield Senior ran 26. The Knights had 7 first downs, while the Tigers had 6. West Holmes had 16 carries, 55 yards net rushing in the first half. Of course, a lot of that, Morgan Smith. In fact, all of that, pretty much him, as Morgan Smith had 15 carries for 51 yards net rushing in the first half. That's pretty good considering he was sacked all those times. And also in that first half, Elijah Williams-Dixon had 1 carry for 4 yards. For Mansfield Senior, they had 19 carries for 78 yards net rushing in that first half. Jameer Petty had 14 carries for 57 yards on the ground, and quarterback Duke Reese had 3 carries for 21 yards. And also in the first half, Zion Brown had 2 carries for 6 yards. For West Holmes, passing-wise, Morgan Smith, 6 of 11 passing for 88 yards. He threw 1 touchdown pass to Kyle Maltrich. For Mansfield Senior and Duke Reese, he was 5 of 7 passing for 63 yards, and he threw, of course, 1 touchdown pass to Giante Bryant. And all West Holmes had 143 yards. Mansfield Senior had 141, so pretty even there. And West Holmes no penalties in the first half. Mansfield Senior had 3 penalties for 25 yards. Halftime score, Mansfield Senior up 15-8 over West Holmes. First half defensive numbers, here's Will O'Donnell.
Yeah, we'll start with time of possession. West Holmes held it for 11-23. Mansfield Senior for 12-37. Third down efficiency, West Holmes only 2 of 6 on third down. Mansfield Senior 3 of 5. Fourth down, West Holmes 2 of 2. Mansfield Senior 0 for 1. Let's get to the defensive stats as far as turnovers. Crazy night. Mansfield Senior 5 sacks in that first half, 2 interceptions. West Holmes no sacks, but 1 interception, 1 fumble recovery, a forced fumble, Looking at it, too, obviously the turnover, we might as well count that pooch kick there to start the game as a turnover as well. So saw a little bit of everything. Hopefully Knights settle down and win that turnover differential here in the second half.
We'll see what happens. Halftime score, Mansfield Senior 15, West Holmes 8. Back with the second half after this on WKLM.
Hi, this is Sarah Clark. Stop by and visit us at 5354 Township Road 336 off of State Route 39, right next to the Methodist Church. At Creative Edge, we personalize a unique look for each individual. We care and build relationships with our clients, and we strive for the latest trends through continual education. Creative Edge has a professional, relaxing, and positive atmosphere. Creative Edge is a full-service salon offering dimensional hair coloring, haircut design, nails, pedicures, massage, facials, waxing, and eyelash lifts and tints. Please call us for an appointment today at 330-674-3343.
Are you having ongoing issues with your flat or low slope roof? MEB Systems of Sugar Creek specializes in flat or low slope roofs and has been serving the community and beyond since 1977. Whether it's tracking down or resolving a persistent leak, you are in need of a complete roof replacement, or you have a new build, MEB Systems will strive to find the best solution for you. They believe if a job is worth doing, it's worth doing right. Call MEB Systems Incorporated today at 330-852-4333 and visit them online at mebsystems.com. MEB Systems wishes all Holmes County athletes a safe and healthy season.
Running a business is challenging, but managing your finances shouldn't be. This is Carrie Miller, Cash Management Officer at the Commercial and Savings Bank. We understand that time is money, which is why we offer a suite of cash management solutions designed to streamline your operations. From online banking to merchant services, we have the tools you need to keep your business moving forward. Visit our website at csb1.com or call 800-654-9015 to learn more. The Commercial and Savings Bank, your partner in success, member FDIC.
Beachy's Auto Care and Truck Center continues to offer the convenience of two great locations on US 62 in Weinsberg and on County Road 201 in Berlin. The Weinsberg shop will take care of heavy-duty truck and fleet customers from 7 a.m. to midnight, while the Berlin facility will repair auto and light trucks from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Contact them in Weinsberg at 359-5421. or in Berlin at 674-6970. That's Beachy's Auto Care and Truck Center in Weinsberg and Berlin.
Are pesky pests making themselves at home in your sanctuary? Don't let them take over. With over 40 years' experience, Holmes Pest Control is your trusted partner. Say goodbye to unwanted guests like yellow jackets, Asian lady beetles, and fleas with Holmes Pest Control's expert team of certified technicians. They tackle infestations big and small, ensuring your home and property is a safe haven once again. Their eco-friendly treatments are not only tough on pests, but gentle on the environment, so you can have peace of mind knowing your family and pets are safe. Call Holmes Pest Control today at 330-674-9094 for an appointment.
Start of the second half, Mansfield Senior a 15-8 lead over West Holmes here. And a little special shout out to the West Holmes wrestling squad back in the garage and watching the game here tonight. And of course, head coach Scott Vaughn, a former football player himself, Will.
He was out here. He was a nice little nose guard, tough guard. And I'll tell you what, it's a good thing they didn't call the crackbacks like they do now, because Scott would have probably lost us a lot of penalty yards back in the day. He just had a way of looking for that shot sometimes.
Say it ain't so, I'll tell you. All right, just about ready for the second half of play. And the second half kickoff tonight is being brought to you by Village Motors in Millersburg. And West Holmes will kick the ball off first from right to left. Alex Pringle out there to do the kickoff duties.
The first time we've seen Alex Pringle tonight.
Been Elijah Williams-Dixon has done a lot of the kickoffs so far this year. And the ball right now kind of laying down there.
I'll tell you what, Elijah's out there standing over there like he's going to go down the lane. I wonder if they could do a little trickery here with maybe Elijah actually being the guy to kick this ball.
Yeah, that ball's kind of laying down flat.
Yeah, you would not be kicking it deep out of this.
See what West Holmes does here. Pringle starts towards the ball. Will squib kick down the middle of the field, going to be corralled in on top of Jameer Petty. Will have it at that 46-yard line.
Well, no chance for a return, but great starting field position for Mansfield Senior here in the second half.
See if they can catch them off guard, but the Tigers do corral it. So, indeed, they will have it at their own 46.
Yeah, sometimes you see that ball sitting sideways on a tee. It's called a helicopter. You just kick it, and you're trying to get it to spin in a circle. That makes it real hard to field.
So they'll have it at the, 43-yard line, rather, for the Tigers. And they'll have it going from left to right with a receiver split wide left and 2 to the right side. Quarterback Duke Reese in the shotgun. And Jameer Petty is in the backfield. There's a snap. Here now Petty to the outside, has the room to the 45 to the 50. It'll be thrown down past midfield, spun around to the West almost 45-yard line. That'll be a first down that goes for about 12 yards.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Mansfield Senior picking up right where they left off there with the run game. They found something there in that second quarter, and they're sticking with it here on this opening drive. And like Coach Gardner always says, most important drive of the second half, the first drive.
63 yards on the night on 15 carries, Jameer Petty. 1st and 10 at the West Holmes 45-yard line. 2 receivers off to the right, 1 receiver off to the left side. Petty in the backfield to the right of quarterback Duke Reese. The snap. And hand off Petty to the outside. Up the middle now to the 41. Thrown down out near that 41-yard line. Gain of about 4 yards.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, they're committed to it right now. They're going to force West Holmes to commit some extra guys to the box, and then you got to worry when they're going to go play action and take that shot.
2nd down and 4 from that 41-yard line. Tigers in Knights territory. 2 receivers off to the right side, 1 to the left. Duke Reese in the shotgun. Again, Petty behind him in the backfield. There's a snap. Handoff straight ahead. Has all kinds of room now to the 35.
Got a hold.
A penalty flag thrown down indeed as he's thrown down past the 35. And it'll be about a gain of 6 yards before that penalty flag was thrown down. But the flag is down back near the 42.
Yeah, it was safety Logan Zollers that came up to make the play. But that first penalty here the second half, and it's a big one because it's going to take him out of this run game.
Spotted off from that 42-yard line. And for Mansfield Senior, that'll be their 4th penalty tonight. West Holmes, still by my count, has no penalties this evening.
Wow, that's good execution on the Knights half. And this is a big play here for Mansfield Senior. That they were grinding. It looked like they weren't going to be able to be stopped on the ground. Now they may have to go up in the air with it.
Now on the Mansfield Senior 49-yard line. 2nd and 16. Snap to Reese. Enough. Petty straight ahead, has the room to the 45, and gets out near the 40, and drives the pile with him past the 40, out near, finally thrown down, it looks like, near the 38-yard line, but a long carry goes for about 13 yards.
Yeah, boy, he was probably only hoping to get half of that back, but he got almost all of it, and, there's no easy way to say it, but right now Mansfield Senior is winning the line of scrimmage.
Certainly are. Brings up a 2nd down and 2 from the 37-yard line of West Holmes. The snap. Handoff. Knocks the pass in the second to be incomplete. Fake the handoff through the pass and unable to complete it out near the 31-yard line, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, I'll tell you what, and like Coach Gardner said, we got to find ways to get off the field on 3rd down. Well, now you got to find a way to get off the field on 4th down because they're certainly going to go for this.
The ball went through the hands of receiver Nate Dismuke, and now it will be 4th down and 2 for the 37.
West Holmes went a little big. I see Morgan Estep came into the field. We took a defensive back out, so we got a 4-man front for one of the first times tonight.
Reese in the shotgun, 2 spot wide right to snap. And hold everything. There's a penalty flag.
This is going to be 5 yards. This is going to be pre-snap on Senior.
So this will be their 5th penalty, 40 yards. Will make that a little tougher here.
I'll tell you what, I see a lot of personnel coming in, and this is going to be 4th and 7. This is a punting situation, but I'll tell you what, West Holmes, stay awake. We see a little bit of everything tonight. Do your assignments. See who goes downfield, and don't let this happen like we saw happen in Orville, that turned that punt situation into a touchdown. So don't be tricked here.
Yeah, no guarantees here for sure,
especially at this area of the field.
Trey Fowler, the punter, grabs it at the 45. He'll punt it away. Sails high in the air. Nice punt. It'll be a fair caught by Maltrich out near that inside the 15-yard line.
Well, that was good concentration by Maltrich. They did not give him much room to make that catch. Thought maybe they'd call an interference there even. They were so up in his face, but he was able to hang on to it. And so the defense did its job and got off the field.
Very nice grab, and he'll have it at the 11-yard line is where they'll spot that ball. So West Holmes have thrown 11, their first possession of the second half, as they trail at 15-8. 9:47 to play. We're in the third quarter. 4 receivers split wide right, 1 to the left side. That's Moltrich. The snap. Screen pass, far side, caught. And Zoller spun around, nowhere to go that time. It'll be converged upon right away, and nothing doing on that play.
Yeah, Smith got rid of that in a hurry. That was just jailbreak over to the boundary side, and they gobbled that up in a hurry, so it's looking at 2nd and 10. We had Moltrich by himself here. He split wide out there, so you could take a shot if you were Smith here.
Loss of 3 yards back to the 8-yard line on that play, so it was 2nd down and 13 the snap. Smith dropping back, under pressure, in the end zone, gets rid of it. We'll see what they'll call here.
Boy, he definitely got rid of it. The question, there it is.
Intentional grounding.
I'll tell you what, I actually thought he had a receiver out there in the area when he threw it. It looked like it was Zoller's maybe that he could have said he was throwing it to. They're going to have to talk about this because that's a big call here because that would be 2 points and possession.
Second safety of the game.
Second safety of the game, and Mansfield Senior is going to get the ball. So they're going to extend this lead to 17-8 and get the ball.
17-8 Mansfield Senior after the safety and the attack on the end zone. 9:11 to play. We're in the third quarter. We'll take a timeout. This is high school football on WKLM.
Hi, this is Kerry Taylor, and at Millersburg Electric, we understand that your time is valuable, and you deserve a salesperson who will listen to your needs and budget, then works hard to search for availability of the right appliance to get to you in the timeliest manner. As part of a multi-million-dollar buying group, our pricing is just as competitive as all those larger stores, and we get quick access to thousands of appliances. Finally, we'll send a dedicated delivery and install team to your home, and we offer service on your purchase long after the sale. Since 1945, Millersburg Electric on State Route 83 or 24/7 at millersburgelectric.com.
And West Holmes have to kick it off now. They're going to, instead of doing the pooch punt here, it's going to be a kickoff. Looks like Alex Pringle is going to do the kicking for West Holmes.
Yeah, last time Moltrich executed the free kick, and it was actually a good one.
Low kick, takes a bounce, middle of the field, rolls out near the 38, return now to the 40 of Mansfield Senior, to the 50, and out to the 45 to the 40. Amar Davis will explode his way to the West Holmes 37-yard line. They're going to spot him down, though, out near the 41.
And I'll tell you what, they were calling him down even before the ball was recovered by Mansfield Senior. And West Holmes got lucky there. I'll tell you what, he had an alley, and if he could have popped that, I think he had a chance to take that back. And Pringle kicked it deep. It was a good squib, but it was very, very returnable.
So they'll have it at the West Holmes 40-yard line. Will the Tigers. 17-8 now. 9 minutes to play in the third quarter. And it'll be 2 receivers off to the left and 1 to the right side. And running back Zion Brown is in the backfield. Just to the left, the quarterback, Duke Reese. There's the snap. Handoff Brown, stutter step down to the outside, bounces out there to the 35, spun around, he'll be thrown down just inside the 35 to the 34, gain of 6 yards.
Yeah, that's a nice 6-yard run. I'll tell you what, he made the defensive end on that side miss, who was coming through a little out of control, and then he made the next level guy miss, so it's a good carry on first down. If you're Mansfield Senior, you can stay in this set and pound the ball.
2nd and 4 from the West Holmes 34-yard line. There's a snap. Handoff around to the outside. He'll be over the defender, but he's thrown down as he dives his way out near the 32-yard line. Gain of 2 yards on that play.
Yeah, good job bouncing it as a runner, but that was the sophomore Brock Gallion coming up again and making a nice tackle in space. Sets up a third down.
Third down and a pair. 3rd and 2 from the 32-yard line of West Holmes. 2 receivers off to the right, 1 split wide to the left. Snap to Reese, handoff Brown straight ahead, and as he dives his way into the 31, thrown down near the 30, and thrown down, so you'll spot him, I think, just past that 30-yard line. I think it's enough to get the first down.
Yeah, it looked like they had him bottled up there, and he just found a little bit of a crease to move through. I thought a linebacker there had position, but he kind of stayed in position and caught the play. He's just got to go meet that right when he sees that open window, and I think he had a chance to force a fourth down play.
Needed 2, end up getting 3 as he spot that at the 29-yard line. First and 10 for the Tigers at the West Holmes 29. 2 split wide left, 1 to the right side. Snap to Reese. Hand off Brown, straight ahead. He'll be hit this time.
Nice job at Grant Miller. Good job, Grant Miller.
Short gain of a yard to the 28.
Yeah, I'll tell you, Grant, we talked about Scott Vaughn. That's one of his wrestlers, Grant Miller. His dad was a wrestler at West Holmes. He's a big, strong senior, knows how to play with leverage and use his hands, and that was a good job working from that nose guard position.
2nd and 9 from that 28-yard line.
Yeah, he's actually played really well tonight when he's gotten his reps in there.
Good stick there. 2 split wide left, 1 to the right side. Reese in the shotgun, calls out the play. And he'll get the snap. Hand off. Brown bounces to the outside, cuts it to the 25. And thrown down just past the 25-yard line to the 24, gain of about 4 yards.
Yeah, the West Holmes defense kind of tightening up here these last 2 run plays. Finally holding them to 1-2-yard gains. And finally we can force a passing set here if we want.
3rd and 6 from the West Holmes 24-yard line. 2 split off to the left side, 1 to the right. And Jameer Petty, the running back this time, behind quarterback Duke Reese. There's the snap. Hand off Petty to the outside, has the room as he cuts as he thrown
nice
down.
Play.
Good tackle. Flag is thrown.
Oh.
He's thrown down out near the 22-yard line.
I'll tell you what, I don't like this. Where they threw this, we could be looking. Okay. I was afraid they were going to yell face mask, but we're going to get our second holding call of the second half against Mansfield Senior.
Flag down at that 26-yard line, so big holding call right there as the Tigers were marching down the field.
Yeah, Mansfield Senior player down there. They're just kind of working out a cramp, though, I think, in his calf.
6 penalty, 50 yards for Mansfield Senior. We'll take a timeout. A 17-8 lead for the Tigers, 6:14 to play, 3rd quarter. This is OCC football on WKLM.
Everyone knows that Millersburg Tire Service sells a lot of farm tires like BKT, Seat, Firestone, Michelin, Titan, Galaxy, D-Stone, and Alliance. Hi, this is Brad Smucker from Millersburg Tire Service, and we also sold over 10,000 heavy-duty truck tires last year in 29 different brands. We can mount them in our truck bay, or we can drop them off. If it runs on tires, Millersburg Tire Service has it, or we can get it from the many suppliers that we have available. Plus, we sell tires in Ohio and all the surrounding states. When you want the best, call Millersburg Tire Service at 330-674-1085 and talk to one of our knowledgeable sales staff, celebrating our 70th year in the tire business.
Ball after that 10-yard penalty flag, and they have it at the 35 of West Holmes now. 3rd and 15 at the West Holmes 35. 2 split wide left, 1 to the right side. Running back is Zion Brown. Reese in the shotgun. Gets the snap. Reese looking. The left-hander scrambles to his left side. Looking. Reese checking downfield. He'll tuck it into the 30. Reese scrambles near the 25. It goes out of bounds near that 25-yard line. Gets about 10 yards. It will be a 4th down.
Yeah, this is going to be like 4th and maybe 8 looking at this. So he got half of what he needed, and it's going to set up a decision here. They had a kicker that looked like he could make it from this distance easily. So do you extend that lead a little more, or do you go for it here?
See what they decide to do. A 9-yard scramble to the 26. So 4th and 6 yards to go.
You know, they're letting his clock run down too. This is down to 10 seconds. So they're probably going to burn a timeout and make a decision.
Indeed they will. Timeout is called. 5:45 on the game clock. 17-8 lead for Mansfield Senior. This is OCC football on WKLM.
Critchfield Law Firm has always been dedicated to providing the highest quality legal services to their clients throughout Holmes County and surrounding areas. Critchfield Law Firm also understands the dedication of our youth. From the classroom to the music room to athletics, Holmes County's best is represented in every academic area. Critchfield Law Firm in Millersburg, wishing all who participate the best in their endeavors.
We'll be announcing the Six Bunnies Player of the Game, offering design styles of both traditional and glitter. You'll never have to worry about looking good on game day. Stay up to date with their latest offerings on Facebook and Instagram, and shop online at sixbunnies.com. Six Bunnies, where quality and service never go out of style. See what Mansfield Senior decides to do here. 4th down at the 26-yard line. 4th and 8 at the 26.
Well, I'll tell you what, they got their offense on the field. At a minimum, I think you give it a hard count to see if you can get West Holmes to jump, and then you can do a check with me to your sideline.
Reese in the shotgun. It's the snap, dropping back, looking for a pass. Reese has some time, rolls to his right side. It's a pass up in the field, going to be caught inside the 15. Thrown down to Mar Davis with that grab. He'll get a first down near the 11-yard line.
I tell you what, it's just too long for your defensive backs to try to hold up in coverage. That's a good 7-8 seconds. And I think he could have took off and ran it, but he was patient. We haven't seen that on film, to be honest. A lot of times we've seen him make 1-2 reads and run with it. That time he showed a lot of patience, and just the coverage could not hold up that long.
15 yards from the completion. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line. And the snap to Reese. Gets the handoff. They carry by Brown. Spun around as he gets out near the 11 and thrown down near the 10. So he'll spot this ball at. And it looks like to the 10-yard line, gain of a yard.
Yeah, not a lot going there. Nice little jump cut inside by him to try to create something, but Miller and the gang in there were up to it, and we were able to hold him again.
2nd and 9 at the 10-yard line. 4:50 in counting, third quarter. 17-8 lead for Mansfield Senior. 2 receivers off to the right and 1 off to the left side. And snap to Reese. Gets the handoff. The carry by Brown. Spun around. He threw down by his ankle that time.
That was Miller again.
Nothing doing.
And I'll tell you what, we called his name a lot tonight. We said it in the first half, and he's making the most of those reps. And I'll tell you what, that's the thing that keeps you on the field.
Certainly does. Loss of a yard back to the 11-yard line. 3rd and 10 from the 11.
Yeah, he just kind of snagged him by the ankle there as he tried to bounce it outside. Maybe Coach Vaughn worked on that low single with him there a little bit in practice.
Maybe so. All paid off.
We got to give Coach Vaughn his due. We picked on him a little bit earlier. So.
That's right.
But we were talking earlier about these wrestlers. We go from Grant Miller, Russell's 220, and we see Hunter McCluggage, who was a 130-pounder, come in there and play the same position in the same series sometimes.
I believe they called a hold on that last play, so they're going to back him up.
Wow, we had a negative play. We still back him up. All right.
Here's a snap. Pass. Middle field going to be end zone caught. Into the end zone for the touchdown.
Just split the safeties.
Very next play,
yep,
he dumped it in there, and he connected to Jermaine Bradley for the score.
Yeah, and they're talking to each other. They know that there was a blown coverage there, and he just went right down the seam, and that was the easiest pitch and catch of the night for the Mansfield Senior.
And it was from the 20-yard line. It's a 20-yard touchdown pass from Reese to Bradley.
And boy, I'll tell you what, West Holmes has got to get this offense clicking because this game is starting to get away from them just a little bit.
Trey Fowler, the pressure and kicker, now for the PAT try. There's a snap to hold the kick by Fowler, and he does get it off and through the uprights, and it's good. A flag thrown down at the end of that play.
We got some players down here for West Holmes.
They were going for the block.
Yeah, and I think they might have ran into each other. One was coming off one edge, one was going the other.
They're going to call a flag on West Holmes.
Might have got us for roughing the kicker, and this would probably be enforced on the preceding kickoff.
All right.
Preceding kickoff.
PAT is good. 23-8 lead for Mansfield Senior. 4:13 to play in the third quarter. This is OCC Football at WKLM.
Everywhere, every day, someone somewhere needs someone to care. Young people are especially desirous of someone to show an interest in what they do, where they are going, and what they will become. Denko Marketing of Millersburg believes taking that interest in a young person can make all the difference. Which young person needs your time and interest? Whichever one or ones you can give it to. They'll take care of the rest. Supporting young people in all endeavors is especially important to Denko Marketing of Millersburg, where the business at hand is the business of home.
60 yards, 5 minutes on that drive, capped off by the 20-yard touchdown pass by Duke Reese to Jermaine Bradley. It's now a 24-8 lead for Mansfield Senior in the third quarter. And, of course, that roughing the kicker on the PAT attempt, it was going to 15-yard penalty will be assessed on the kickoff. They're going to be put this ball from the West Holmes 45.
And I'd watch for an onside if I'm West Holmes, because why wouldn't you? Kicking in the end zone is only going to net you an extra 25 yards. He might just try to squib this and recover it again.
He'll start toward the ball and kick off. Little kick in the middle of the field, going to be.
It's on the ground.
20, going after it. Who's got it?
I think Mansfield Senior got it.
Can it bounce into no man's land?
Oh, wait a minute. West Senior was celebrating. Yep.
They'll get the ball to the Tigers.
It's Mansfield Senior ball at the 18-yard line. That took a weird bounce and just kicked out to the left side, and that is the second onside kick, really, that has been recovered. Special teams has been a thorn in our side tonight, that's for sure.
So the Tigers are going to get the ball back, and that kick out near the 17-yard line where they will recover near the West Holmes 17. So things not going the Knights' way tonight at this point.
And if you're Zach Gardner, you got to start wondering, when is something going to go right for us?
Staying at the 18 of West Holmes. Tigers had the ball again. 2 split off to the right, 1 to the left side. Reese in the shotgun. And the snap. The handoff. That pass instead to the end zone, going to be a leaping grab. That he hold on to it.
Dual possession, and they're giving it to Senior. It was tight coverage by the corner on that side, but he was able to go up and over him. And I'll tell you what, Choky Badley was smelling it. He knew after that onside kick that we can go for the juggler and take a shot, and he did.
And that's an 18-yard touchdown pass from Duke Reese to Nate Dismuke. And Mansfield Senior adds on to the lead, 30-8. That puts Reese over 100 yards passing now tonight. Trey Fowler now for the PAT try. The snap, the hold, the kick by Fowler, and he'll knock it through. 4 minutes to play in the third, 31-8 lead for Mansfield Senior. This is OCC Football at WKLM.
Start your day off right with breakfast or lunch at Snowside Restaurant in Kilbuck. They're located at 124 Front Street. Open Fridays from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m., Saturdays 7 a.m. to 11 a.m., and Sundays 7 a.m. until noon. Carry out and pickup window available. Call 330-276-SNOW. That's 330-276-7669 to enjoy your breakfast and lunch favorites. For more information, look them up on Facebook at Snowside Restaurant or email snowsidellc@gmail.com. For catering information, call 330-231-7827. Go Knights!
It was the one-play, 18-yard touchdown pass, and they're in the driver's seat right now at 31-8 over the Knights. It'll be Trey Fowler to kick the ball off now at the normal spot at their own 40-yard line.
Yeah, and I mean, there's not much you can say. That's just, we would do the same thing. And we consider that a turnover, you recover an onside. And how many times we'd see Zach Gardner go up top and take that shot after a turnover, knowing that the other team's probably hanging their head. And hats off to Bradley. He did the exact same thing, and it worked to perfection.
Fowler will send the kick away. Short kick. And it'll be muffed again near the 20.
Oh, my gosh.
Dove on top of. Finally, Shepard, I believe, has it at the 22-yard line. West Holmes will, thankfully, have the ball. Let's go on the field now to Jake Seidel.
Thanks, Matt. I'm here with West Holmes soccer senior forward Allie McMillan, who recently passed the century mark in career goals scored. Allie, not a lot of West Holmes players can say that. Not a lot of players in the state can say they've scored 100 goals. What's it feel like to be able to get to that accomplishment?
So I just feel very thankful to be a part of such an amazing program. My coach in particular has built this program from the bottom up, and I have the teammates to get me those stats. It just takes a whole team to score, so I'm thankful to be a part of something so special.
Well, Allie, congratulations. Always great to talk to you. We'll send it back to you, Matt.
Allie, certainly a special soccer player, no question about it. There's a snap. Here's the carry this time straight ahead. Morgan Smith will be tripped up out near from the 18 about to the 19-yard line.
Yeah, that was a design quarterback run, and we got a West Holmes player limping. I'm looking who that is. That looks like Hayden Smith. Hopefully he can walk that off. He's a starting left guard there.
Spot that at the 18, no gain on that play. Two receivers off to the left, one to the right. Snap. Smith dropping back, looking pass, deep, middle of the field. It's going to be a caught.
Oh, tough
out
catch.
Near the
Nice
45.
job.
What a grab by Logan Zoller's first down to the 45.
It was good, tight coverage, and somehow Smith was able to find it. Zoller's getting up. He's cramping a little. And it's just when you come down on that turf after going up for a catch, sometimes your body kind of tightens up a little bit, and to see if he can play through this.
29 yards on that completion. First and 10 at the 47-yard line. Knights with the ball. Three receivers bunched off to the left side, one split wide to the right. Scheffler now switching to that right side. Wing back to the right. Smith in the shotgun. The snap straight ahead with the quarterback. He'll be spun around. Host of the defenders throw him down near the 48, gain of about a yard on that play. 17th carry for 52 yards net rushing for Smith on the evening.
Yeah, Coach Gardner going tempo here. He knows he needs to get some quick scores to get back in this one.
2nd and 9 from the 48-yard line. Two split off to the right, one make it two split off to that left side. Motion man Maltrich left to right. The snap, pitch to the right side. Here's Maltrich. He'll get to the outside to the 50 and cuts the field near the 46 of Mansfield. Senior thrown down near that 46, and it goes for about 6 yards on that carry.
Yeah, just a little jet sweep there with Maltrich. Really, I mean, since the injury, we haven't seen that play since week 1 against Triway, and that's a play that if Maltrich can get to the sideline, he can turn it into a touchdown in a hurry.
2nd down and 3 from the Mansfield senior 46-yard line. We get 3rd down and 3, the snap. Dropping back. Jailbreak, here's the pass on the catch by Zollers to the outside. First down to the 40, to the 35. Spun around out near the 31-yard line of Mansfield senior Logan Zollers. Some nifty moves again. First down into the Tigers territory.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, it's been his running after the catch has been probably one of his bright spots tonight. We know the speed, we know he can do just beating a guy down the field, but he has looked terrific running the ball.
15 yards on that completion. 1st and 10 for the Knights on the move here. 3 split wide right, 1 split wide to the left side. There's a snap. Smith, pass, near side, going to be a leaping grab, pulled down near the 27-yard line. Grabbed that time by Lynn Klein.
Boy, he makes those tough catches look easy. That's about the 3rd time this year we've seen Lynn Klein lay out with one. I'll tell you what, I thought Smith might have had Nate Fair open over top, too, if he could have had enough time to look downfield.
4-yard completion brings up 2nd down and 6 from the Mansfield senior 27. 3 receivers split wide right, 1 to the left side. Jack Marmot, wing back to the left. Smith calls out the play and gets the snap. Straight ahead for the quarterback. Looking for some room, gets to the 25, will be thrown down near the 24. That'll be a gain of 3 yards.
Yeah, West Holmes made a little adjustment there. They had a play call. They saw where the nose guard was lined up. Smith looked over to the sideline. I think they checked out of it. Basically, it's the same play. They just go red, and it just means we're going to the other side.
3rd and 3 from the Mansfield senior 24. 2 receivers off to the right side. Klein and Zollers. Moulter split wide left. Scheffler's in the backfield. Morgan Smith in the shotgun from the 24. There's a snap. Smith in trouble. He'll be spun around this time. They snuff it out immediately, and that'll be a loss. Back to the 27-yard line.
Yeah, I think that's a design run. It's a loss of yardage. It's not a sack. But that was a design run for Smith. This is going to set up a really big 4th down. West Holmes is... Well, the quarter's over, but West Holmes comes back. They've got to have a good play call here to get them to move these sticks.
At the end of 3, Mansfield senior 31, West Holmes 8. This is OCC Football, WKLM.
Finish Line Auto Body would like to announce that they have moved everything to one location. For your convenience, the former business office has now closed, and they will stay at their main central location at 5619 State Route 83, Middlesburg. Remember, if you get into a collision, make your first call to Finish Line Auto Body, where they have experts in collision repair, and they'll even help with up to $500 of your insurance deductible. Give Brooks a call at 674-1483.
Are you tired of wasting money on your home energy bills? Let Home Siding Contractors show you just how affordable replacing your windows can be. Provia has developed a reputation within the vinyl replacement window industry for having the best features and options. The Provia Endure and Aspect windows are as stunningly beautiful as they are energy efficient, and over time will pay for themselves. Call Home Siding Contractors today to set up your free in-home evaluation by calling 888-725-6619.
Home Siding Contractors.
The shot on the pass by Smith into the end zone going to be incomplete pass. And that ball was intended for Kyle Maltrich, but batted away, brings up a fourth down.
Yes, Maltrich had double coverage again, and even if he does catch it, it's not going to matter. There was a holding call on West Holmes, but in this case, Mansfield Senior decline it and take over on downs.
Indeed they will, so it'll be Mansfield Senior football. They'll get a stop once again. Let's go on the field now to Jake Seidel.
Thanks, Matt. I'm here with the West Holmes Superintendent, Eric Jerkovic. Eric, the project at the football field has gotten underway.
Yes, they started to break ground on our multi-purpose building there with about 10,000 square feet with a roughly 4,000 square foot weight room and a 4,000 square foot multi-purpose building that'll have turf. Any sports can use it. We can use it as a classroom, have a couple batting cages. But I'm excited to see that project moving forward.
Yeah, it's really great, not just for West Holmes football, but all the Knights athletic programs. And Eric, I know we both wanted to send a shout out to Tina Zickafoos, the board member, who says her favorite part of listening to our broadcast is hearing me interview Eric. So we'll send a shout out there and send it back to you, Matt.
All right, as we speak, it'll be Mansfield Senior ball throwing 26, and carry that time by Brown will be hit and thrown down and for a loss back to the 25.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, that was Lynn Klein that flew through there first to slow him down, and he's finished off by Zoller. So good, strong play there by the sophomore linebacker.
Second down and 11 yards to go from their own 25-yard line. 11-20 and counting, fourth quarter, and Mansfield Senior in command, up 31-8. The Knights have yet to score in the second half. Reese in the shotgun and gets a snap. Rolls to his right, option play. Duke Reese tries to turn the corner. Does so as he gets it out near the 30-yard line. And spot him to be just shy of the 30 to the 29, but maybe a flag down also, possibly a hold.
Yeah, it's going to be another holding call on Mansfield Senior. And I'll tell you what, it's amazing they've been able to keep their drives alive here in the second half, because this is the third holding call they've had.
Now 8 penalties, 70 yards for them. That flag was at the 22, so step it off from there. $11 minutes to play, fourth quarter. McCroy alongside Will O'Donnell. Of course, this game being video live streamed on the WKLM YouTube page tonight, courtesy of our Claxon communication team of Natalie Holbrook and Carson Zoller, and also Jake Seidel is our sideline reporter, and also Michael Hammond back at WKLM Sports Central. Ball placed at the 15-yard line after that penalty. Second and 21. There's the snap. Handoff straight ahead. And nothing doing that time. Thrown down. That's going to be a loss of a couple more yards.
Yeah, and that was Gus Warner that time bringing him down for a loss. He shot through there from his linebacker position.
Loss of 2 back to the 13 for Zion Brown on that carry. Third and 22 from the 14. Two receivers split wide right, one to the left side. Reese in the shotgun. Brown in the backfield. And the snap. Reese dropping back. Rolls to his left. Looking at field, gets the pass off. Going to be dropped. Dropped that time by Jermaine Bradley out near the 28-yard line. Brings up a fourth down.
Yeah, good series there for the Knights defense to keep them pinned deep. But time's not in their favor at 9:57 and really down about 3 scores here.
So punting unit out on the field, and it'll be Trey Fowler to receive this snap at the front of his own end zone.
And we'll see if this West Holmes return game can make a big play and maybe get Knights a quick score or in quick scoring position.
Brock Gallion and Logan Zoller standing at midfield for West Holmes. The snap. Foul the punt. Sails up in the air near Zollers. He will grab it at the 45 of Mansfield Senior. He will turn it now near the 40 and spun around near the 37-yard line of Mansfield Senior on that return. We're scoring the field now to Jake Seidel.
Thanks, Matt. I'm here with senior clarinet player Alyssa Swinehart. Alyssa, you've been in the band for a while now. What's your favorite part of Friday Night Football?
Oh, I definitely just love the family aspect of it. We just have so much fun together, and we just get so pumped with each other, and we just love cheering for football. It's just great together.
Do you have any favorite memories specifically from any of your games?
Oh, I actually remember this game from 2 years ago. It was the closest game I have ever witnessed. It was just so close, and we were just so pumped, and we kept just cheering, and I remember getting...
Hand pass near the sideline, caught by Lynn Klein to the 5.
There you go.
End zone touchdown. One play that time.
Yep.
Just what they needed. Well,
exactly what they needed.
Morgan Smith as he bombs that one on the touchdown pass of 37 yards to Klein.
Well, we talked about it that, all the attention that Kyle Malters is getting with the double coverage and the bracketing. And, of course, you know what Logan Zollers could do. Fair and Klein and Gallion are going to be open. They're going to have opportunities in one-on-ones. And at that time, Lynn was able to take it up the sideline, and that was the quick score the Knights needed. Now if they can execute this extra point, you've got it down to a 2-score game.
Alex Pringle is out there for the PAT try. And the snap, the hold, and
another
fake. Fake. It'll be Malters' pass to the end zone, going to be intercepted. So they will not be able to execute the
and in high school, you can't return those for a safety like college. So West Holmes gambled again. They worked last time, and they were able to turn that into a 2-point play.
9.5 to play in the fourth. A 31-14 lead now for Mansfield Senior. This is OCC football on WKLM. It is a 31-14 lead for Mansfield Senior, the big score for the Knights. And Alex Pringle will have the kickoff here.
And if you're West Holmes, the Mansfield Senior is probably going to try to reestablish their ground game. The onside.
And West Holmes may have a chance to get it.
It went 10.
Right at that 10-yard line. They'll throw the marker right at the 50.
He definitely let it go 10, I'll tell you that. It was, a Mansfield Senior player should have been aggressive and come up and gotten it. And if I don't know what they're talking about, that looked clear that was a West Holmes recovery.
A lot of white shirts around that ball.
And everybody's trying to give the ref their opinion, but they're going to sort this out. But it looked for sure like West Holmes recovered it.
And they did.
Wow, and as we were talking, we were about ready to say West Holmes needs to find a way with 9 minutes left to steal a possession, and they did just that.
Well, you've seen a lot of crazy things happen on special teams, both sides tonight, Will, and West Holmes, a big recovery there.
I think that's the third onside kick that has been recovered in this game. 2 by Senior and 1 by West Holmes. And you're lucky if you see one get recovered in a game successfully.
Unbelievable. All right, well, don't go away just yet. West Holmes going to have this right at midfield. 31-14 Senior. 9:30 to play in the fourth. Knights had the ball. Smith in the shotgun. And the snap. Rolls right, under pressure. Tucks it in. Needs to get rid of it. Needs to pass off. He'll throw it away this time.
Good choice.
Throws it out of bounds.
That might have been one of the best decisions Morgan Smith has made tonight. I'll tell you what, they did a little something down here on the right. They had Fair and Maltrich stacked. And the reason you do that is so they can't jam your best receiver as he comes off the line. Maltrich had a clean release on the seam, and I think that's who Smith wanted. But as he scrambled, finally he was able to sail that one out of bounds, and that saved West Holmes on that drive.
2nd and 10 at midfield at the 50-yard line. Make it 3 split wide right, 1 to the left side. There's a snap. Smith, pump fake. And jailbreak that time going to be stuffed out. They'll bat it away. They tried to get that ball over to Zollers, but nothing doing at the 45.
Yeah, that was well defended. You know, sometimes those D linemen on the end, they're the ones that have to read that screen. When they feel that something's up and they're being let through too easy, peel off to the side because you know there's a screen going that way, and they did that, and they were able to hit Zollers right as it went to them.
3rd and 10 at the 50-yard line. As Brock Gallion will check into the game with the play call. 2 receivers split wide to the left, and 2 split wide off to the right side.
You got these receivers stacked again.
Here's a snap. Smith steps into it. Pass, middle of the field, going to be a lucky grab by Croy. He pulls it down near the senior 22. What a grab by the sophomore.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, we say it over and over again. Morgan Smith is not afraid of putting the ball up in the middle of the field. He just has a faith and a trust that his big receivers are going to go up and get that ball.
28 yards to the 22-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Knights. There's a snap. Smith right, looking, pass, near side, caught to the 20, and upended right at that 20-yard line after that grab by Zollers. That time goes for a short gain of 2 yards.
Yeah, that was a good open field tackle there by the defender for Mansfield Senior. Zollers didn't have a lot of room even after the catch, and he made sure he brought him down immediately. You got Maltrich over here one-on-one again on the right side, and he's got room if he wants to go up the sideline. He's even giving himself more room by working in.
And there's a snap to Smith. Dropping back, pass, near side going to be caught. That time by Maltrich down the near sideline. Steps out of bounds inside the 10 on that play and a 1st down, 1st and goal.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, he lowered his shoulder, got some extra yards, and got us the 1st and goal. And you could see that. Maltrich, when he was one-on-one, knew what he had. So he actually worked back in from the sideline about 3 yards to give himself a little more room if he wanted to do a double move.
At the 7-yard line, Smith now up to 213 yards passing tonight. 1st in goal. At that 9-yard line. Actually, at the 8-yard line, I should say. 1st and goal at the 8. Snap to Smith. Rolls to his left side. Pass to the end zone. Receiver open and they caught. End zone. Touchdown, Kyle Maltrich.
Yep, that's a good job. That's a tough throw by Morgan Smith. Rolling to your left, and you got to get your shoulders around so you can get enough on that throw because that's a deep out cut by Maltrich. And that was a great route and a great throw by Morgan Smith rolling to his left. And boy, all of a sudden, West Holmes back in it.
Just when the game is kind of going the other direction, West Holmes 2 big touchdowns and getting themselves back in this game down 31-20. Pringle for the PAT try, the snap, the hold, the kick by Pringle, and it will be good. Knights down by 10, 8:03 to play, and West Holmes on that drive, 1:27, 31-21 Mansfield Senior. This is OCC football on WKLM.
East Holmes Veterinary Clinic in Berlin and Millersburg also owns Pampered Paws in Millersburg and the Red Rough Inn in Berlin. East Holmes Veterinary Clinic is there for all your pet needs. Whether it is for veterinary services, grooming, or boarding, there is only one place to call. That's East Holmes Veterinary Clinic with locations in Berlin at 893-2057, Millersburg at 674-5591, Pampered Paws 674-7297, or the Red Rough Inn at 893-2057. Stop in today.
That would have been the 4th onside kick recovery of the game if that would have worked.
Nice job. Almost got a chance to get it, but it will be at the West Holmes 49-yard line.
And West Holmes defense, boy, if they ever needed a quick 3 and out, this is it.
31-21 Mansfield Senior. Led 31-8 at one point. It'll be Tigers ball with 8:01 to play fourth quarter. 2 receivers split wide to the right side, 1 to the left. Reese in the shotgun and gets the snap. Rolls to his left side.
Bootleg.
And he'll get out to the 46, spun around to the 45, now to the 44, where he's finally wrestled down. That goes for about 7 yards.
I'll tell you what, that was we had a run blitz on the backside there with Jack Marmot, and they bootlegged away from it, and that was Gus Warner, who came downhill really hard. But 5 yards, that's a good pickup on first down if you're Mansfield Senior. Let you stay with the run game, try to eat this clock.
2nd and 5 to the 44-yard line. At the 44, and Reese calls out the play. And gets the snap. He'll keep it straight ahead and gets out to the 41, to the 40, and thrown down at that 41-yard line. Call that a gain of 3 yards on that play. It brings up a third down.
3rd and about 2. I'll tell you what, it was a good play fake. The defensive end on that side thought he had handed it off. West Holmes going to go a little bigger here. We're getting Grant Miller on the field. We're going to have him and Morgan Estep on the inside, 3rd and 2. And Grant Miller's made his presence known tonight. We'll see if he can come up big again.
3rd and 2 at the 41 of West Holmes. 2 receivers off to the right, 1 to the left. Reese of the shotgun. Gets the snap, gets the handoff, carry to the left tackle. Petty past the 40 as he dives to the 38, and he's going to get that first down near the 37-yard line. He gets about 4 yards to the first down.
Well, Zollers did a nice job coming up and getting into him, but he didn't need much, and he had enough just off the left side of the line to move the sticks. And more importantly, this clock is still running. We're down to almost 6 minutes.
6:18 and counting in fourth quarter. And the 10th first down of the game for the Tigers. They lead at 31-21. At the West Holmes 37. 2 receivers off to the right, 1 to the left side. Motion man right to left. There's a snap. Handoff. Petty stutter step down to the 35 as he dives his way out near the 33-yard line. Jameer Petty. And so gets that time a gain of 4 yards.
Yeah, you can sense the desperation on this defensive unit for the Knights. They know what Mansfield Senior is going to do, and they're starting to blitz. They're starting to try to time it up, see if they can meet this at the line of scrimmage. And Mansfield Senior is going to milk this clock as much as they can and just try to make this one of the last drives of the game.
5.5 in counting. 2nd and 5 from the 33. Jameer Petty, the running back. There's a snap, handoff Petty. Straight ahead to the 30. He's thrown down finally, but past the 30-yard line. He gets himself out near the 28, another 5 yards. He'll be right near a first down.
Yeah, just short. It's going to be 3rd and 1. And that was Gus Warner that brought him down by the ankles with a little help from Grant Miller, but very manageable 3rd down here again for Mansfield Senior.
At the 29, the snap.
Well, that was a little messed up. They got a chance here for a negative play.
You know, they hit him and throw down they do. Get a loss. Again, it looked like Reese wasn't ready for that snap.
No. I'm surprised that they even snapped that ball, to be honest. Looking at that, if you're Mansfield Senior, you don't want to snap that ball. You had plenty of time on the play clock to let it run down.
So a loss of about 3 or so back near the 32.
Yeah, and this is going to set up a 4th down decision. Coach Gardner used a timeout quickly. Didn't want to see any more time run off the clock there, knowing that it was 4th down.
Timeout called back after this. This is high school football on WKLM. He's
Family home located at 5181 Eagle Drive in Millersburg is listed for sale by Kaufman Realty and Auctions with an asking price of $465,000. This property was built in 2017 and has 3 bedrooms and 2 full baths with 1,713 square feet. Located in the Hawks Landing subdivision within the East Stoles Local School District. For more information or to choose a date and time to see this property, contact Nolan Mackey at 330-231-0028 or check it out at KaufmanRealty.com.
And as they have that ball at the 33-yard line of West Holmes, we'll see what the Tigers decide to do here.
Yeah, curious here. A lot of options if you're Mansfield Senior. One, I think I'd probably go hard count at a minimum. Try to see if you can get the defense to jump to get you a more manageable 4th down. If not, I mean, you could have your quarterback step back and pooch it over their head. He's done that at least once tonight. But I'm not sure you even want to give West Holmes the ball back with this momentum.
Tigers offense out there. We'll see what they'll do. 2 split wide right, 1 to the left side. Reese in the shotgun. The snap, hand off to Petty, straight ahead. Spun around, thrown down. He'll be stopped. The West Holmes will take the ball over on downs at about that 32-yard line.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. We've called his name a lot tonight. That was Grant Miller again making a play. And Reese is down after that big hit by Miller. And West Holmes is going to get that ball back with 2 timeouts and 4:24.
Still a chance here as the West Holmes will have it for their 5th time here in the second half. And they'll have it at their own 32-yard line. After the game, we'll be announcing the Six Bunnies Player of the Game. Six Bunnies is your one-stop shop for all things custom apparel. Stay up to date with their latest offerings on Facebook and Instagram. It'll be at third and 32 for West Holmes. Snap to Morgan Smith. Pump fake. Looking. Under pressure. Gets a pass off. Going to be intercepted. Return to the 30, to the 20, to 15, to the 10. End zone. That'll be a pick 6. Pick 6 that time, I believe. That was 22 Elias Owens, and he had to get rid of that ball a little quicker than he wanted to, Will, and threw it right into the hands of a Mansfield Senior defender.
He did, and I wasn't sure where he was going with it. I thought he wanted Maltrich out here in the flats, but I just don't think he ever saw that linebacker, and he just stepped right in front of it. And like I said, we've seen a lot of everything tonight, and this is the 3rd interception on the night for Mansfield Senior, and this one couldn't have come at a worse time and had a worse result.
Now on for the PAT try, Trey Fowler. After that pick 6. To snap the hold, Fowler will knock it through the uprights, and now with 4:12 to play, a 38-21 lead for Mansfield Senior. This is OCC Football, WKLM.
A single-family home located at 5181 Eagle Drive in Millersburg is listed for sale by Kaufman Realty and Auctions with an asking price of $465,000. This property was built in 2017 and has 3 bedrooms and 2 full baths with 1,713 square feet. Located in the Hawks Landing subdivision within the East Stoles Local School District. For more information or to choose a date and time to see this property, contact Nolan Mackey at 330-231-0028 or check it out at KaufmanRealty.com.
Are you craving delicious hot pizza? Look no further than Charm Pizza Company. They have the freshest and most delectable toppings to satisfy any craving. From classic pepperoni to unique creations like jalapeno popper or breakfast deluxe pizza, there is something for everyone. Don't forget about the mouth-watering garlic cheese breadsticks, their wings, or try the fresh salads or wrap. Their friendly staff will make sure your order is made to perfection. Dine in, carry out, or delivered straight to your door. Call Charm Pizza Company now at 330-893-7938 for the best pizza in town. Your taste buds will thank you.
Tigers have a 38-21 advantage for West Holmes after that pick 6 return. It'll be Trey Fowler now for the kickoff. And he will send it into Varin. Far side of the field, going to be returned from the 18 to the 20. And cut up the field here is going to be Gallion will be knocked down. Brock Gallion out near the 23-yard line.
I'll tell you what, Morgan Smith, you just got to shake that one off and forget about it and keep slinging the ball. It's been one of those nights, but you just got to keep trusting your instincts and your receivers.
So Knights will have it. Again, at their own 23-yard line. for the sixth possession of the second half. 38-21 Mansfield Senior. It'll be two receivers off to the right side with Klein and Nate Fair. Two receivers split off to the left. Smith in the shotgun. And the snap. Smith looking. Under pressure, gets the pass off. Going to be knocked away. Leaping grab attempt by Malters, but good defense to knock that ball away.
Yeah, that was well defended. He went up and he stripped that ball as he came down.
2nd and 10 now from the 23. 4:01 to play in the fourth quarter. Klein and Zoller split off to the left side. And Fair and Moulter split wide to the right. And the snap. Smith. Pass deflected, going to be incomplete. Wobbly pass as somebody got a hand on that ball. Brings up a third down. 30 and 10.
Boy, and I'll tell you what, West Holmes has struggled on third down tonight. I mean, I have them as only being 2 of 8 so far on third downs.
And again, Klein and Moulter split wide left. And two receivers off to the right side. From the 23, the snap. Smith. Pass, short pass caught.
Got Zollers with some room.
25 out to the 30 as he dives his way, tripped up out near the 32-yard line. Kind of lost his footing and gets about 9 yards. So see, just shy maybe of a first down.
Yeah, he's kind of limping as he gets up there. He might have got his feet caught on that turf and kind of tweaked an ankle a little bit. And we're going to go with our heavy set. I see E-Dub coming in, but Coach Gardner's going to use a timeout.
Timeout call. It'll be a 4th and 2 when we return with 3:39 to play, fourth quarter. This is OCC football on WKLM.
Taking on a large exterior home project is no small task. When you're looking for the best options in roofing, siding, windows, and doors, Provia products are the clear choice. At Provia, quality is engineered into the product, integrity is never compromised, and local craftsmanship delivers a stunning final result that will last for generations. Our experts at Keim Home Center are here to help you explore the possibilities. Visit Keim in Charm, Ohio. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
4th and 2 at their own 31-yard line. And for the Knights offense on the field, 3 receivers off to the right, 1 to the left. Jack Marmot, wing back to that right side, and the shotgun Morgan Smith. 4th and 2. There's a snap. Smith straight ahead with the carry. Hits the first down to the 35. Dragged down finally at the 38-yard line. Needed 2. He got about 7 yards for the first.
Boy, that's showing a lot of trust in your junior quarterback on a 4th and 2 to run him with just 1 lead blocker. They had 6 in the box, so they had enough committed to it.
There's a snap. Smith, 1st and 10. Looking. Gets the pass off near side, going to be caught. Just past midfield. Nice pass by Smith to Lynn Klein. First down near the 48 of Mansfield Senior.
Boy, I'll tell you what, he threw that and he took a shot afterwards, and the crowd's probably right that's yelling. That easily could have been roughing the passer there.
Goes for 14 yards on that completion. 1st and 10 at the Mansfield Senior 48. 3 split wide left, 1 to the right side of the snap. Smith looking. Pass deep, near sideline, goes to Malter. It's going to be incomplete. Double coverage near that 20-yard line. Brings up a 2nd down.
Yeah, good coverage there by the corner. Had a little safety help over top. Morgan Smith didn't think twice about it, though. He knew who he wanted to go to, and he put that ball up there right away.
So 2nd and 10 for the Mansfield Senior 48-yard line. 3:15 to play in the 4th. The receivers wide left, and Moulter split wide to the right side of the snap, and the whistle.
Yeah, timeout here by Mansfield Senior.
They'll get it with 3:13 to play. 38-21 Mansfield Senior lead. This is OCC football on WKLM.
Stop in all this week for these great savings at Roadie's IGA. Hi, this is Scott Roadie. We have Gerber's boneless, skinless chicken thighs, $3.79 a pound. Pork loin, bone-in loin chops, $2.99 a pound. 3-pound bag of mandarin oranges, $3.99. We also have 81% lean ground chuck, $3.79 a pound. Beef loin, boneless New York strip steaks, $11.99 a pound. Beef round boneless top round roast, $3.99 a pound. Beef round boneless London broil, $3.99 a pound. And beef round boneless top round steak for $4.19 a pound. That's now through Sunday at Roadie's IGA Marketplace in Millersburg.
48-yard line as West Holmes trying to move the ball down the field here. And for the Knights, obviously has not gone their way here tonight, Will, but still no quit in this team.
No, they're not. There never has been any quit in this group. You've never seen a Zach Gardner team, I think, ever stop believing and stop trying, and we've seen them achieve some amazing things. But, boy, when you go back home and you look at the film tomorrow, you're going to know that a lot of what happened tonight was self-inflicted, and it's got to be fixed. But I'm sure this coaching staff's definitely up to that challenge.
Knights with it. 3 split wide left. Moultrie split wide to that right side. And the snap. Pump fake. And jailbreak, a screen pass over the Zollers, goes to the 45. Now dives his way to the 40. Thrown down out near the 39-yard line. Goes that time for about 9 yards on that completion.
This could be, well, we got another player down from Mansfield Senior, but this is going to be third and about a yard here.
Smith now up to 252 yards passing tonight. They'll attend to the injured Mansfield Senior player. With 2:58 to play in the game, it's a 38-21 Mansfield Senior lead. This is OCC football on WKLM.
Here it is, my favorite time of year. It's time for some West Holmes Friday night football and Saturdays reserved for OSU football. But let's not forget 2 great events you are sure to want to get on your calendar quick. Art in the Berg, Holmes County's art show on September 16th, and Boo in the Berg on October 28th. So if I don't see you at the game, I will hopefully see you in historic downtown Millersburg.
A yard to go for West Holmes. They're at the Mansfield Senior 39-yard line. 3 receivers split off to the left, 1 to the right side again. Same set with Moultrie off to that right side. Morgan Smith calls that to play. 2:50 and counting. We're in the 4th quarter of the snap. Smith in trouble. He'll be spun around, thrown down for a loss that time. They were ready for the quarterback run.
They were.
And a loss back to the 45.
Yeah, they were. They got the penetration they needed to shut that play down. It's going to set up 4th and 5 here for West Holmes.
Fourth and 5 from the 43. 2 receivers off to the left, 2 off to the right side. Snap to Smith. Steps up past middle of the field, going to be deflected. Grabbed. Here to the 31, held on to on the catch. What a grab by Kyle Malters. They'll get the first down.
I'll tell you what, it got tipped, and Kyle Malters kept his concentration and came down with that. And West Holmes converts on one of their 5th 4th downs that they've tried tonight.
At the 31-yard line, the snap. Malters. Screen pass, near side, caught. Lennon Klein. Stutter stepped out to the 25-yard line. He'll be dragged down out near the 23. Goes for about 6 yards.
Well, I tell you what, Braylon McKinney peeled out there on that jailbreak and rocked somebody on that play to get Lynn to the inside for those yards.
Should say 8 yards on that completion. And 2nd and 3, the snap. Pump fake. Smith pass, near side, going to be a caught. First down inside the 20-yard line. Perfect strike that time on the pass. And it'll be a corral inside for that first down for the Knights, to Lynn Klein.
Nate Fair that time.
To me.
His 6 and his 9s are tough to pick out, but Nate Fair with a catch that time to move the sticks.
To the 17-yard line, 6-yard pass completion. There's a snap. Smith looking. Rolls to his right side, tucks it in. Smith, he'll scramble out of bounds. Will Smith, and right around that 17 or 18-yard line.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, good job extending that play, but hats off to the defenders from Mansfield Senior. As he's scrambling, I'm looking downfield, and I don't see any receivers breaking free from those defenders that time. And Smith made the right decision because there was no one open.
Good coverage there. It will be a loss of a yard to the 18. Final minute, 10 and counting here in this one. The snap. Smith looking. Rolls to his right side. Nobody open. Finally gets the pass off. Lobs to the end zone. Leaping grab.
Got it.
Held on to and a touchdown. What a catch.
That's fair again,
Nate
isn't it?
Fair with that leaping grab.
Yep. The coverage looks solid. They stuck with everybody. This time Smith took a chance and put it up there for Fair, and that was his second catch on that drive. And if you're West Holmes, you know it's coming after this extra point. You got to onside. There's no choice.
18-yard touchdown pass. Smith all of a sudden up to 296 yards passing tonight. 38-27 is the score. Knights trail by 11. Now Alex Pringle for the PAT try. And that drive going for 3 minutes, 14 seconds. That PAT is going to be good. 59 seconds to go. And the Knights trail it by 10 at 38-28. This is OCC football on WKLM.
Clark Fowler Electric Motors and Supplies has been striving to provide the area's best in electric motor services and power transmission needs since 1995. Hi, this is former West Holmes quarterback Noah Clark, and with over 120 years of combined experience in electric motor repairs and service, the staff at Clark Fowler can provide unmatched 24-hour emergency services and rapid turnaround. Clark Fowler Electric is the area's leader in electric motor repair, products, parts, and on-site services. If you need custom solutions for your electric motors, factory, or business, contact Clark Fowler Electric at 330-262-0906. Or visit our website at clarkfowlerelectric.com. Go Knights!
Of course, for the Knights, that would go 13 plays, 77 yards, 3 minutes and 14 seconds. And, of course, as you kind of insinuated, Will, get ready for the onside kick again.
Yeah, I don't think it would have mattered whether it was 4 minutes or a minute left. It's all about getting the ball back with only 2 timeouts and down 10 still. So if you're West Holmes, you see if you can execute it one more time.
Here's Springwell with the kick. Bouncing kick near the 50-yard line, and it'll be grabbed by a Mansfield senior player. So he did grab it.
Yeah, and he was aggressive. He went right up and caught it. I'm sure their coach said, do not wait on this anymore.
So the Tigers will have it. Just 54 seconds to play. 38-28 lead for Mansfield Senior, and this is a game, Will. Obviously, again, a lot of things happen here tonight, but a lot you can learn from in a game like this.
Yeah, I mean, really, we always talk about the 3 phases of the game, offense, defense, and special teams. And tonight, it really stands out with special teams. There was onside kick recoveries. There were punt returns for touchdowns. It's just there was a snap. That's part of your special teams, too, is your long snapping that created a safety. That was a phase of the game that definitely wasn't there for the Knights, and it might have been the difference tonight, to be honest, with those 10 points.
And the stamp in the knee by Duke Reese as they'll work that clock down. And the Tigers going to get a chance to pick up their first conference victory of the year.
And a big one tonight.
And this would be their first victory over West Holmes since 2019. Another stamp, another knee at the 39-yard line. For Reese, and that'll just about do it. As Mansfield Senior indeed will get the win. Final score as Mansfield Senior wins it 38-28 over West Holmes, and the Tigers will improve the record now to 2-2, 1-0 in the OCC. West Holmes dropping to 2-2, and now 0-1 in the Ohio Cardinal Conference. Final score tonight, Mansfield Senior 38, West Holmes 28. Back after this on WKLM.
Are you neglecting your building's 5th wall? Did you know something as simple as a clogged drain can lead to a destructive roof leak? Protect your business assets with WM Commercial Roofing's Umbrella Care program. This program will provide you with regular maintenance surveys and repairs to extend the life of your roof. Invest in your business with our top quality materials, advanced techniques, and skilled craftsmanship. Are you ready for a reliable partnership? Visit our website, wmcommercialroofing.com, and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to learn more.
Huddle up, business owners. When it's about the safety and security of your business, Wayne Door is your playbook for success. Score big with Wayne Door. From access control systems to camera installations and gate operators, they're in the business of keeping your turf locked down. Wayne Door offers unbeatable sales support, seamless installation, and game-changing service. Visit them at waynedoor.com and let them help safeguard your business. Wayne Door, the people you can trust since 1973.
When it comes to service, nobody cares more than Village Motors in Millersburg. This is Deke Miller, and I'm proud to say that we have state-of-the-art equipment and factory-trained technicians working on your vehicle when you visit. And we also offer a variety of preventative maintenance programs designed to greatly reduce the cost of your service visits. We are competitive, convenient, and we care. So the next time you need your vehicle service, stop by and see us at Village Motors in Millersburg.
Hi, this is Dr. Stosh Cass, owner of Holmes Spine and Sport Chiropractic in Millersburg. Our doctors have been treating spinal disc herniations, disc bulges, sciatica, and spinal pain for almost 30 years now with great success. Our office also uses Class 4 medical lasers to decrease inflammation and pain and to aid in the healing of multiple joint and soft tissue injuries. With our newest medical lasers and advanced technology and research, we are now able to offer treatment for multiple forms of neuropathy, including diabetic neuropathy and post-chemo neuropathy. Do you want to stop the frequent burning and pain in your hands and feet, the loss of sensation and coordination in your hands and feet, or the sharp pain and numbness? We want to help. Call us today for your consultation at 330-674-0444.
Sierra Pacific Windows and Doors or MRV Siding Supply. Their products enhance any decor and make any home brighter, more inviting, and more comfortable with all wood windows in 9 wood species with 59 exterior colors. Whether you're replacing, renovating, remodeling, or rebuilding, they have exactly what you're looking for. From their Sierra Pacific Transcend replacement windows and doors to their Westchester double hung windows. That's MRV Siding Supply on County Road 624 in Millersburg or on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
This is Jeff Allison at Burgett Insurance. I have partnered with Buckeye Insurance Group to provide our customers with insurance coverage at competitive rates, backed by outstanding service. If you would like a no-obligation review of your farm, home, or auto insurance, see me, Jeff Allison at Burgett Insurance. Buckeye Insurance Group and Burgett Insurance, working together to protect you.
Howard Hanna Real Estate Services continues to give you even more options for all your real estate needs. As your local market experts, Howard Hanna has been known as trusted realtors who take special care of your real estate opportunities. Visit them on the web at howardhanna.com or call them at 674-7610. Plus, don't forget about RES Auction Services at res.bid for the latest auctions. Call for consignments at 833-765-3737. Howard Hanna Real Estate Services and RES Auction Services on Glen Drive in Millersburg, and visit RES at the Auction Yard on Fry Road in Worcester. They're stronger together and here for you.
Millersburg Dental, where passion for oral health meets high quality care. Dr. Kayla Dunn and her team are highly trained in the latest technology and treatment approaches to take your oral health to the next level, all while creating a comfortable experience. Whether you're interested in general preventative care, implants, Invisalign, Botox, or aesthetics, they are sure your needs are met. Now accepting new patients. Call today at 330-674-8080.
In 8-0 advantage over West Holmes. The Knights would get their first score of the game, though, with 11:18 to play in the second quarter. It would happen on this play. And snap to Smith. Dropping back, looking, under the pressure, goes to the right side, gets a pass off.
There it is.
The end zone going to be a leaping grab, pull down, touchdown, Kyle Maltrich. Nice scramble and throw by Morgan Smith. He hit Maltrich, backpedaling to the end zone. The Knights are on the board. A 25-yard touchdown pass. Morgan Smith throwing his 12th touchdown pass of the year. And Kyle Maltrich, the Yale commit, his third touchdown reception. 5-play drive, 70 yards, a minute 42. And the game would be all tied up at 8 apiece after Morgan Smith would complete a jump pass to Nate Thayer into the end zone for a 2-point conversion after that touchdown. So 8-8 ball game at that point. But the Tigers would come back. They would get a score with 1:15 to play in the second quarter on this play.
2 split wide right, 2 split wide to the left side. Snap to Reese, dropping back. Reese looking pass. Middle field to the end zone, going to be a cut and touchdown. Complete that to Gianti Bryant. He grabbed it that time, and Mansfield Senior will take the lead again.
Certainly did, and then the attack on the extra point, and Mansfield Senior had a 15-8 lead at the half. And then in the third quarter, again, would kind of start off similar to the way the game started off. It'd be a safety as if he actually Morgan Smith would be taken down in the end zone. He tried to get rid of the pass. They called that intentional grounding, so called that a safety. So tack on 2 more points for the Tigers. Made it 17-8 at that point. The Tigers would score again with 4:13 to play in the third quarter on this play.
Here's a snap. Pass. Middle field going to be end zone caught. Into the end zone for the touchdown.
Just split the safeties.
Very next play, he dumped it in there, and he connected to Jermaine Bradley for the score.
Jermaine Bradley with that touchdown grab, a 20-yard pass from Duke Reese to Jermaine Bradley on that grab. 11-play drive, 60 yards, 5 minutes on the drive that time for the Tigers, and they led it at that point by the score of 31-8 over West Holmes after that big third quarter. West Holmes would come back, though, in the fourth quarter. A big score for the Knights came with 9:30 to play in the fourth quarter on this play.
And pass near the sideline, caught by Lynn Klein for the 5. End zone touchdown, one play that time.
Yep.
Just what they needed. Well,
exactly what they needed.
Morgan Smith as he bombs that one on the touchdown pass of 37 yards to Klein.
So the Knights get the ball back. One play drive, 37 yards on a touchdown pass to Lynn Klein. And then the Knights would score again with 8:03 to play in the fourth quarter on this play.
Snap to Smith. Rolls to his left side. Pass to the end zone. Receiver open and they caught. End zone touchdown. Kyle Maltrich.
Maltrich that time with a score and an 8-yard touchdown pass from Morgan Smith. And the Knights, again, no quitting them here tonight. They would score also late in the game with 59 seconds to play, the final drive of the game for the Knights. They would get another score with 59 seconds to play on this play.
The snap. Smith looking. Rolls to his right side. Nobody open. Finally gets the pass off, lobs to the end zone, leaping grab,
got it,
held on to, and a touchdown. What a catch.
That's fair again,
Nate
isn't it?
Fair with that leaping grab.
Yep.
18-yard touchdown pass from Smith to Nate Fair, but it would not be enough as Mansfield Senior would get 2 scores themselves in that final period. Another touchdown pass by Duke Reese would connect also in that fourth with a Nate Dismuke on an 18-yard touchdown pass with 4 minutes to go. And also they get a pick 6 with 4:12 to play also in that fourth quarter. And the Tigers able to pull away to get this victory by the final score of 38-28 over West Holmes this evening. We'll be back with the final numbers after this on WKLM.
Howard Hanna Real Estate Services continues to give you even more options for all your real estate needs. As your local market experts, Howard Hanna has been known as trusted realtors who take special care of your real estate opportunities. Visit them on the web at howardhanna.com or call them at 674-7610. Plus, don't forget about RES Auction Services at res.bid for the latest auctions. Call for consignments at 833-765-3737. Howard Hanna Real Estate Services and RES Auction Services on Glen Drive in Millersburg, and visit RES at the Auction Yard on Fry Road in Worcester. They're stronger together and here for you.
Three carries for a net total of 54 yards for him on the night. Also for the Knights, Morgan Smith, 22 of 34 passing for 296 yards. As for Morgan Smith on the evening, that was the good part of that was he also threw tonight the 3 touchdown passes, but also had 3 interceptions on the evening. Those 3 touchdown passes puts them up now to 14 touchdown passes on the season. For Mansfield Seniors, their quarterback Duke Reese, he would end up going 8 of 12 passing for 116 yards for him. He would also throw 2 touchdown passes make that 3 touchdown passes rather on the evening for him, and that puts him up to 5 touchdown passes on the season for Duke Reese. In all, West Holmes had 321 yards. Mansfield Senior had 245. And for the Tigers, 8 penalties, 70 yards. West Holmes had 1 penalty for 15 yards. Final score, Mansfield Senior a winner, 38-28 over West Holmes. Back with the defensive numbers after this from Kaufman Realty and Auctions.
Millersburg Dental, where passion for oral health meets high-quality care. Dr. Kayla Dunn and her team are highly trained in the latest technology and treatment approaches to take your oral health to the next level, all while creating a comfortable experience. Whether you're interested in general preventative care, implants, Invisalign, Botox, or aesthetics, they are sure your needs are met. Now accepting new patients. Call today at 330-674-8080.
Score, Mansfield Senior wins it 38-28 over West Holmes. Will O'Donnell has a look at the final defensive numbers.
Yeah, we'll start with that time of possession. West Holmes held it for 21 minutes, 12 seconds. Mansfield Senior with that run game, 26 minutes, 48 seconds. Third down efficiency. I had West Holmes for being 3 of 14 on third down, 3 of 5 on fourth down. Mansfield Senior 5 of 13 on third down, 1 of 1 on fourth down. Leading tacklers for the Knights, Gus Warner, Lynn Klein, Grant Miller showed up tonight and played a terrific game on that defensive line. We had 1 interception and 1 fumble recovery, both by Logan Zollers. And Elijah William Dixon had 2 tackles for loss and 1 forced fumble that was recovered by Zollers. Mansfield Senior, though, unfortunately, dominated the line of scrimmage with that D-line. They had 6 sacks on the night, 5 of those in the first half. They had 3 interceptions, 1 of those a pick 6. It really sealed the game, I think, tonight.
Certainly did. Again, the final, Mansfield Senior gets the win over West Holmes, 38-28. Back with the final to wrap it up after this from Kaufman Realty and Auctions.
This is Raleigh Mast. I'm a fleet mechanic with Yoder Lumber Logistics. We are a truckload carrier and broker servicing customers east of the Rocky Mountains. We have a fleet of late model equipment specializing in flatbed and Conestoga freight. At Yoder Lumber Logistics, we take pride in offering our customers fast and friendly service at competitive rates for all their inbound and outbound needs. Give us a call today at 330-893-3131.
Final score, Mansfield Senior gets the victory, 38-28 over West Holmes this evening. Alongside Will O'Donnell here, and you kind of touched on it right there, Will. Really that line of scrimmage being a big part of the outcome here this evening.
Yeah, on both sides of the ball. They ran the ball effectively in 8 clock and put themselves in manageable down and distances throughout the night. And then, of course, the 6 sacks. Morgan Smith had only been sacked 3 times in the previous 3 games, and that was just not the story tonight.
Certainly wasn't here for West Holmes. Again, we talked about it, though. Still no quitting them. Came back and able to get some big scores there. And even though that doesn't result in the win, get some key drives there in that fourth quarter.
Yeah, I mean, it just, they ran out of time. And the pick 6 really what sealed it. If not, we'll probably win a 3-point game, and that onside kick with 59 seconds left might be what decides the game. But, the other thing was special teams. There were too many miscues in that area of the game to overcome tonight, and I think if we can clean some of those things up and correct those, I think this is a winnable ball game for West Holmes.
Bottom line for West Holmes to get the loss here, but kind of regroup, get it ready for next week.
Well, you go back, you break down the film, and you coach it up and you fix it. And I'll tell you what, this is a great coaching staff. It's no accident what they've accomplished in the last 3-4 years here, and they'll right this ship. They'll get these kids ready to play, and we'll turn it around next week on the road in Mansfield, Madison.
West Holmes again gets the loss, 38-28. West Holmes drops to 2-2. They've now lost 2 straight. They will be at Madison, and of course, indeed, next Friday. We will not be video live streaming that game. We were not allowed to video stream ever at Madison, so just a reminder, there'll be radio and internet only next Friday night for us. For Mansfield Senior with the victory, they go to 2-2. They're now 1-0 in the OCC. They'll play at home against New Philadelphia back in the OCC next Friday night for them. That'll wrap things up for us here from Mansfield Senior. Reminder, we'll have hometown football Friday night coming your way. We'll have post-game comments from head coach Zach Garner, highlights from tonight's contest. Also coming your way with all the area scores every 10 minutes all the way until midnight. Also a conversation with the voice of the Buckeyes, Paul Keels, and plenty more on hometown football Friday night. That'll wrap things up. Special thank you to our video live stream partners of Claxon Communications, Natalie Holbrook and Carson Zoller. Also thanks to Michael Hammond back at WKLM Sports Central. I'm Matt Croy alongside Will O'Donnell and sideline reporter Jake Seidel. The post-game show brought to you by Kaufman Realty and Auctions. The final score, it was Mansfield Senior 38, West Holmes 28. So long, everybody.
Thank you for watching high school football from FM 95.3 WKLM. Tonight's game has been a production of WKLM Radio and Claxon Communications.